Okay. Before we start, quick thanks to the Positivity Man for the follow. Sorry you didn't get that before. Hello! Thank you! Thank you for the follow. We'll get started in just about a couple minutes here. We're just starting things up and getting some things prepared. Thank you so much for coming! It does mean a lot. I've got everybody else waiting. It's going to be quite loud as I am myself deafened on Discord. But thank you. Thank you, it means a lot.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Hey, Karen.
Hey!
Okay. Is everyone, before we start, has everyone gotten their water? Everyone taking potty breaks? Dante,
Yes.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, fuck.
You promise? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, no, we're not we're not with the outcast anymore.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay, double check. Is everyone's in the right position?
okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna double check it, just because I don't want to jinx it.
good, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool!
Oh my god, you're so rad, Caleb.
I'm gonna give one last, hey, I'm streaming, please don't be loud comment. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing community Discord, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell more people. Hang on, I can't find the right channel for this. Oh no. There we go.
This is so exciting.
So good. I'm so excited.
This is actually so exciting.
Okay. Now I can get myself into frame. That's pretty pog. I think I'm in frame now.
I look short. What the fuck?
That's because you are. No, sorry.
I'm walking out. I'm fucking just leaving. I wanna put
Alright, game. Love it.
Don't you have it on OBS? Rip.
Oh, I also Twitch chat.
Lovely.
It's because you are short.
A man
I
Kane
have a-
just joined chat to bully me.
People
Shouldn't have
joining chat to
advertised
bully
this
us?
in my server. They all hate me.
Oh no. Wait.
Fine.
Remember, hate is not the opposite of love. So some could say hate. They probably think you're really hot.
Like, it sounds like you're introducing some toxic ideals here.
Yeah, it really does. What was that?
Slash J.
Like, you're
slash
about
J.
to justify some fucked up shit.
I
Slash
got to
J.
use my mom's ring light. That's so fucking cool.
That is
Oh,
true.
cool.
It would kill
Hi,
us inside.
Janie. Hi, Matt.
Hi everyone. We have like 15 viewers. That's awesome.
Oh my god!
Oh, heck yeah!
Never
Yeah,
had
I've
this
been
many
letting all of my
viewers.
friends know. I didn't post.
Me too. I've
Yeah, I
been
did plug
advertising.
this in every server I'm in.
According to me, it's 15.
I see 15.
Hey, Janie is saying she can't hear you, Caleb.
That's because I forgot to unpause my mic. Luckily, we didn't start, so that explains it.
Pog.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of important. I'm the one who's monologue for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You are the DM. That is your thing.
That is my thing. Talking is kind of my
It's
whole
pretty
thing.
important.
For some reason, I feel like my camera is too low, but
It's just silent and we're all like nodding, like.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting,
Gotta hit that.
interesting. Important information.
Okay. Does everyone hear Teef now?
I hopefully they better.
Uh,
I will threaten Twitch chat. This
Just
coat
moving
is
my
actually
windows
really
around.
long. It like almost touches the floor, or maybe
Oh,
it's
I
because
see.
you look like a
I'm
Doctor
tiny.
Who cosplayer.
You do look like you're cosplaying.
I was
the
going to say,
Eleventh Doctor.
with Ten's trench coat. Yeah.
They can hear you.
I could go from Doctor Who to Butler in 3 minutes, like a second.
No, that's still.
Speed
As
run
all
Doctor Who
cosplayers.
to Butler.
Nice.
I've never seen Doctor Who. Okay, I just.
I used to watch
Good.
it.
I can't
Wait.
plug Doctor Who in your Twitch stream.
Oh my gosh, Caleb, I
fine.
can be on your
You
stream
can't.
and farm channel points now. It's so exciting.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have channel points. I think the only things I have in channel points that you can redeem are like besides like the basic ones are hydrate and force me to do a lore stream. Those are the only things.
Forced lore
We
stream.
can force you to
Well, that
write
we're just
more.
in the middle, like, of our first combat, and someone uses it, and it's just like,
Well, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
it'd
so
be
open up
something that I
Minecraft.
planned.
we're
It'd be
all
something
in
that I pre-play,
Avenoir.
but then I have to do
True.
a lore stream or like drop.
We
lore
can
or
all just
something.
log into Minecraft, drop some sexy
We
lore.
all are on the
Campaign.
SMP.
Lore, let's go.
Okay. Are we ready to start?
Yes.
we are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are we?
I guess so.
I think
Fucking
so.
go.
If we run into any problems, I guess we run into problems.
I guess so.
What happens, happens. It is what it is.
All right. I mean, hey, it looks like it's going okay for me. I'm just gonna stop looking at my face, or else I'll get too conscious about how I look. I just
Same.
have my-
I have my face
See,
on
that's
this
not a
screen and also
problem
on this
for
one
me
because I have your
because-
stream open,
Because you
and
love how you
it's
look.
You can
it's
close. You can
weird.
close my stream.
Yeah.
You guys don't need to watch it. You're here.
No.
Channel point.
I
I'm
want to give you
forming
that
channel
extra
point.
point.
Fuck.
No, the
Can't
face
stop
thing's
that
not a
Caleb
problem for me because
tiefling
I'm super
grind.
vain, so...
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I'm
it's
super vain too,
like-
but it's weird.
Yeah, it's like,
'cause
I'm just like... I'm
it's-
trying
it's-
not to stare at myself and, like, pay attention.
I
You do
literally. Yep.
I mean, I just have this stream minimized, but it's
Oh,
it's I'm there.
You're there. It's okay.
My shoulders just crunched so
Holy
hard.
shit, we have 19 viewers. I've never had a
Yo!
TV with this many viewers. Ah!
Well, then we should give the people
Yeah,
entertainment.
we should
I'm
start.
gonna panic. I'm gonna have a panic attack. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Please don't.
I'm gonna turn
Don't
off my
panic,
fucking
you're so
viewer
sexy.
count.
Ahaha.
How do I turn off the viewer?
Well, if you
count?
do, like,
Well,
you can
look at my
monetize
phone.
it, so...
That's right. That's right.
True, you're
Yeah.
affiliate now. You can
Monetize
monetize
just me
it.
sobbing. Oh my
Uh-huh.
god. Okay.
Yeah. You,
God, I hate
view count would skyrocket.
Crying live on stream, not clickbait.
I hate you guys. Alright. Oh fuck. Okay. It's gonna be fairly obvious who I'm calling upon, but until then, can I just get everybody to mute?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So, we start this adventure in the country of Sky. A small, very woodland-based country with mountains that sort of crest over the eastern coast, and a large open sea by the west. Though this adventure takes place in a very specific city. A large metropolis towards the eastern end, towards the horror peaks of the mountain range. This city is the city of Dreadwall. This large metropolis, as you could tell by the name, is surrounded by these large steel and stone walls that protect the city within. Within its borders are different sections of the city, some for poorer and some for the rich. Even so, people explore the streets, and they shout and talk to one another. Small cars drive past, people who send off small ships just off the ports of the walls every now and then. We focus in now on an early morning shift on a sort of chill October day. A small Kenku runs down the streets, almost in like a postal board kind of uniform, sparrow-like head. He kind of runs down the streets and he kind of, with a big satchel on his back, full of a variety of papers and stuff. And you hear almost a mimicked like paper voice, just for some people calling, papers for silver, papers down the streets as other people, some buy some and others just completely ignore them. But the Kenku is approached by one of the sort of guards dressed in a navy suit. They run sort of a guard-like guild in this city, as most things are. And they hand the Kenku a handful of posters. Missing person posters. Now, the person on this poster is a woman. But not just any woman, she's the governor's daughter. And she's been missing for a couple of days now, and a party needs to be put together to find them. And they've put this on this little Kenku's head to go find. Who would go on this adventure? Now, of course, the Kenku thinks to himself, and there's only one place that he knows would be great to get this sort of attention on a case like this. And so he rushes through the streets, just skidding around the knees of some of the people, as he arrives at a small brewery. The brewery's name is Oktoberfest. He pushes open the door with a little ding ding as the bell and peeks around inside. Toby, please describe your character.
Hi, well, I'm playing Toby. I'm a half-orc who runs this brewery. Well, actually, my name is October. Toby is a nickname. He is tall, even for a half-orc. He stands at a good 7'2", and when he steps out from behind the bar, you can see that it's because of two pairs of mechanical legs. He's got cool big spider legs. And I don't know, other than that, he is a chill-looking, friendly guy, well-built, stalked. He's got hair up in a little bun, glasses over his nose, and a friendly smile.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready to speak in character, let me...
No, you're right. I'll give you a second. But no, Toby, as you see the door kind of creep open, it is fairly early for anybody to be coming in for a drink. But you do
I have to close chat because they're saying DILF time.
Okay. Well,
They aren't wrong.
They
I
are
can't
not.
fucking do this.
They are not.
Everyone's
wrong.
so mean to me.
You see a small sparrow Kenku kind of wander into your little establishment, and he kind of peeks up and goes, "Oh, do you own the place here?"
Yes. Good morning. What's the rush?
Oh, well, you see, I'm holding up these missing person posters for the governor's daughter. I was wondering if I could put one up in your window. And you see as he holds out this sort of very, very nicely print poster with a sort of portrait of the missing woman on it. He holds it up to you just so you can take a look at it.
Right. Governor's daughter. May I have one of these?
Oh, yeah, of course. And he just hands it right over to you.
Okay. I take it and go, you're free to put up as many as you need around. If you want, I'll hand them out or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be helpful if he kind of hands you like a just small bit, like maybe like 10 or so.
Okay.
Obviously, you can see his pack. There's like full of like maybe 100 or so in his pack. But he kind of hands you like just a small bit.
I leave it on the counter. And need anything for your morning?
Oh no, the gods are looking to put together a party. They say they need some people out by front tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully we get some people around there. Thank you. And he kind of like perks up and like does a little like chap of his beak and then speeds right out of there with like a little skip on his like finger step. And so you have this poster of this missing woman. Her name is Monique Bahan.
Hang on, can you repeat that slower?
Monique. So Monique Mahan,
I'm
which is
typing it in the Discord chat.
sure thing. It's MhaInd. She appears to be a female, half elven, with sort of a dark curly-ish hair. The picture is not in color, as colored print has not been invented yet, but it has almost like a realistic, almost photo, like it is actually a photo. It's not a drawing of this woman.
Oh my god, a whole ass daguerreotype.
But as we continue on, we watch as the Keiku kind of hurries down the streets, trying to tape up some of these posters onto either buildings or street posts. And the Keiku runs at quite a fast pace, so the little legs moving a lot faster than maybe would be expected as he scoots and turns about until he kind of runs into the leg of a tall tabaxi with orange hair. And he kind of stutters and goes, "Oh, I am so sorry," as like papers sputter all over the streets. Can I please have Mirren please explain your character? Or describe.
Yeah, I am playing Mirren Glasswain, who is he's half tabaxi, and a bard. So he is a catboy bard who wasn't really raised around a lot of other people, and so he is quick to partake in anything that he seems foreign to him, and really often gets hedonism the best of him, but really just has everybody's best interest at heart. So.
Yeah. You want to describe the appearance of him a little bit more? Or...
Oh yeah. So he.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that you guys need like a visual. But yeah, so he's half tabaxi. So he is mostly human in like presentation, except he's got orange or yellow cat eyes, bright orange, like fluffy afro-textured hair, and a tail. And he has kind of dark brown skin and is slender but pretty built because he grew up in the woods, so he was often like gardening and stuff like that.
Yeah. And Mirren, you're just kind of wandering down the street, taking in just the general energy of Dreadwall City as this small bird folk just kind of bonks into your leg and papers spew out of his sort of overly stuffed satchel as he goes, "Oh, I am so sorry," and begins to kind of scurry and pick up these pictures at your feet.
Yeah. Mirren also kind of stoops down at his level and also starts gathering papers and goes, "Oh no, it's okay. Don't even worry about it. I'm also, don't really look at where I'm going when there's so much to see," and starts gathering up the papers to hand back to this Kinku.
And I mean, as you're gathering them, you kind of, if you glance over them, you realize these are missing person posters that he's been kind of dropped everywhere. Luckily, it hasn't been too rainy in the city, so they're pretty dry as he picks them up. But he'll take them back from you and goes, "Oh, hey, thank you very much. Here, just doing my job." And he hands you one of the missing person posters.
Yeah, Mirren takes one and kind of glances it over and looks at this young Kinku and goes, She's missing?
Oh, yeah. It's real sad. She's the governor's daughter. There's apparently supposed to be a meeting outside just by town hall tomorrow at noon.
He kind of like nods to himself, like kind of thinking something over, and then goes, "I bet she's real important, huh?"
Oh, very important. I mean, there's a 500 gold reward for her discovery. You actually read down through it, and right at the bottom, 500 gold.
Yeah. I think like Mirren is like visibly like does not care about the gold, but like is suddenly very interested in this woman, and he kind of looks at the Kinku and puts the paper in his bag and says, "Yeah, thank you very much. I think I might want to help with that. Thank you."
Yeah, and you see...
And then...
Or did you say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say like, yeah, just like, yeah, thank you.
Okay. The Kinku kind of gives you a little, like a sort of a nod and says, "You have a great day," and then continues to scurry off down the streets. You see the Kinku once again kind of bops and turns in between these alleyways, kind of whistling to himself with this almost almost identical radio tune on his voice. As he kind of skips and turns down an alleyway, it starts to get a little bit darker, a little bit more murky. Maybe these are the part of the city where things there's less money involved in them, and he kind of begins to put up a couple of posters around the streets, as a sort of a collection of other tabaxis. Some are not half tabaxis like Mirren was, but some are. And he begins to put up the posters of the area as the tabaxis slowly approach and look down at this bird, almost like a predator and prey-like vibe as the Kiku kind of looks up around and begins to kind of shudder a little bit in fear at these taller, more agile like creatures above him. And from afar, a very cute looking tabaxi you're nearby. Alan, please describe your character.
Absolutely. Alan is another cat boy. They are extremely well maintained for being like where they are. Her clothes aren't super expensive. They're just, little jacket, light jacket over her turtleneck, but she's wearing a little collar, and she has her hair up in a little ponytail, and he's kind of, I would say he's not at the front. They're kind of in the middle somewhere. They're definitely not the like leader of wherever they are, because she seems to just kind of like follow wherever they're going.
Yeah, and you see this Kenku kind of shivering a little bit as he's slowly backing away and kind of mumbling like he smells. Well, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interfere. And as you see one of the more grungy tabaxi that you're vaguely familiar with is kind of like hissing and is like, "Hey, why'd you get lost, little birdie?" And the bird's like, I'm just do
Leave him alone! I don't... Come on.
And the kind of more gritty tabaxi kind of turns his head and looks back at you and kind of goes, "Ugh, of course, you've always been soft."
Not soft. I think we shouldn't terrorize every single person who comes back here.
You know, he might have some good gold on him. And the Kenku kind of looks back and looks between you and looks the other tabaxi and just kind of quickly goes,
I'm not gonna stop you from checking him, but just be gentle.
Yeah, and you see as the sort of more grungy tabaxi kind of turns back to the Kenku, and you turn your attention back as well, the Kenku is like gone, like the equivalent of a dotted line where nothing but like a missing person poster remains. But you see this missing person like sort of thing just laying on the ground, as you could hear it distantly in the background, the soft pitter patter of footsteps running away as fast as he possibly could.
Yeah, I pick up the poster to look at it.
You see it's a missing poster for the governor's daughter, and a pretty hefty 500 gold reward on the bottom.
I look around and just pocket it without saying anything.
Yeah, you
Pocket
do.
the poster, fold it, put it in my jacket.
Yeah. And as you do, you turn back to look around, pocketing the thing, as the Kenku, he keeps going, he keeps running, and he kind of stops and turns around a corner, kind of bridging back onto kind of like where the street becomes a little bit busier, but it's not like a main street by means. So there's a couple of people walking by as he kind of presses himself up against the wall and just begins to heave, like a big sigh of relief as he got out of there. It's wiping the sweat from his brow. He turns to continue to walking, and he just sees these tall boots. His head slowly cranes up. As Anderson, would you describe your character?
Yeah, so what looks to be a quite tall drow, but there's just something off about him, with long tied back white hair with black ends and a few just strands coming off, with white face paint just smeared across his eyes, with complete jet black eyes dark skinned, as well as with the makeup just 2 lines going straight underneath his eyes, with distinctly 3 scars over his left eye.
Yeah, and as the Keku kind of looks up, you hear him just, oh golly, and then he kind of begins to kind of slowly stutter, comes backwards, and then he kind of you see him kind of pull everything together and toss away that fear as he kind of reaches into his back and go, oh yeah, sir, would you like a paper? And he kind of stutters out as he holds out a hand with the, one of his
Anderson will take it.
Yeah, and you look at it, it's a missing persons poster. The god are holding a meeting at Town Hall tomorrow at noon.
Noon. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Good day. And you watch the Keiko just zip out of there. And now, most of the party has gotten their, this poster. All but one. I want to start with Sydney. Why don't you describe your character? Jake?
Yeah.
Describe your character.
Sydney is an Aarakocra warlock. Other theme. Okay. First, just details. Physical. Gotcha. Sydney is an...
Their warlock and, class and stuff is also important.
Okay. Well, Sydney is an eagle Aarakocra, standing at about 5'5". They say 5'6". Not important. They wear mostly dark clothes, a vest, pair of sunglasses, a hat, fedora. The vest is, of course, sleeveless, but their arms tend to be covered up by a cloak of elven kind, an orange one, specifically, which is a little bit surprising. Sydney is skinny and does not at all look like someone that could put up in a fight. I'll just say that. Messy white hair.
Yeah, and Sydney, you haven't been on a great streak recently. No. But still, you got a message from your guild. Or, I guess, more... It feels more like an underground mafia. And you find yourself maybe feeling like that this might be your shot as you kind of navigate your way down a couple of alleyways until you find a door to a grungy looking underground bar. Place is not kept the greatest, but it's full of criminals of all colors. And you find yourself standing there as a sort of human-like fella kind of catches your eye. And he kind of gives you like a quick nod, and he just goes, "So you heard the boss wants you?"
Yeah.
He gives you like a nod and then kind of a head turn as he gestures to a door that has been replaced by mainly just a curtain that has been kind of torn and sort of beaten at the bottom. And as you kind of approach it slowly and pull back the curtain, on the other side is a much nicer kept room, for lack of a better term. But there's at least a couch and a table that isn't without a one leg. And sitting on the other side is a red-skinned tiefling with large curled horns that kind of come up and like corkscrew at the top. And you see he's very large, buff, with like scars and tattoos down his arms. And he seems to be holding like just a small sort of drink in hand and a cigar on the mouth, which he promptly pulls out and kind of looks up at you enter. "I got a job for you. This one should be hopefully easier. You see he gestures down on this sort of coffee table in front of him where there's a sort of scrappy piece of paper on it. It seems to be folded over so you can't see what's on the other side.
I think Sydney leans forward slowly, almost expecting a burning hands to the face before picking it up.
You pick it up and you flip it over, and it's a missing persons poster of a woman named Monique. And you recognize her. She's the governor's daughter. Of course she is. And you look back to him and he says, "We got an outside source that will pay double if you get it done."
Double.
Double. All for you. This is your chance. If you don't come back with a reward, we'll see what happens next. He kind of gives you a wave with your hand and just watches like the piercing yellow eyes watching you leave.
I think start off slowly, and as I get to the door, I'm almost just going into it, fighting not to sprint away. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And you take the poster, and as you kind of navigate back out into the normal streets of Dreadwall, you see a little Raven Kenku kind of Sparrow Kenku kind of run past and kind of look up at you and give you like a good day, and then continue to run past. There is a note on the missing persons poster that all of you received. The next day at noon, just outside Town Hall, is where the meeting is supposed to take place. Of course, none of you know if anybody will show up, but it's worth a chance. And as you know, the clock turns and the day goes on. The next day rolls around, and at noon precisely, one by one, you all arrive. Looking around the place, we didn't decide who would show up first, so it's up to you. Who shows up first? Who's there early? How do you guys arrive?
Oh, I'm absolutely late by like 5 minutes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just want to claim that Mirren is the latest because he has no concept of time. It never mattered to him before. So he did show up at noon, and he's like, I don't really know when noon is, so I'll try my best.
Like Anderson probably would have
torn.
been there like on the dot or early.
Yeah, I feel...
Sorry.
No, go. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm kind of torn because Toby would be punctual, but he also wouldn't be sure whether or not to go. But he does end up showing up pretty punctual. He's one of the first to arrive, probably.
Okay, so if we're going to be punctual, both Toby and Anderson kind of arrive at noon, followed closely by Sydney, as the three of you are kind of sat in the sort of plaza together. It's made of a very nice stone brick kind of floor. There appears to be a small fountain in the center, but the fountain is turned off at the time, so there's no water running. But there's a very nice sculpture with like a bronze sort of like bird at the top of it. It's very nice around here. You see a couple people walking by, but...
When Sydney shows up, I kind of take a glance at her and then awkwardly look away and put up my jacket collar to hide a little bit of my face, kind of looking the other way like, fuck.
Okay, if you're doing that, I would love to roll a contesting perception check to see if I realize you're there.
Go for it, yeah.
Different.
What would this be? Deception on my part?
I feel
like
like because you're not hiding. You're considered
Yeah,
like the
not really
largest person in this area, so if anything, I'd give you disadvantage because not everybody has spider-like legs and are 7 feet tall.
That's true.
All right. I'm rolling my perception then.
Oh. Let's see, just roll the deception.
No.
That was... Oh wait, I
No,
had
for
to
the
have
19.
disadvantage, right?
Uh-huh.
I roll again. That's a 5.
Okay, so I definitely rolled a 2, and I've got a plus. Okay, my modifier is 2, so that, if I'm not mistaken, that is looking. Oh,
I beat you up by 1 point.
Wait,
Wait,
I'm not sure. I
you
might
have
be
the
reading this
advantage,
incorrectly.
no, I think you have the disadvantage turned on.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to turn that off.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
gotcha.
should be an
Yeah,
area
because
to
you're on
toggle it
advantage,
at
so
the
it was
top.
the 19 technically.
Okay.
Oh.
Because it's the 19's highlighted, the 4 isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just advantage,
so it
disadvantage, and
is-
then
Yeah,
19.
yeah, that's the thing. It'll automatically roll advantage for you unless you turn it off. So it should just be like a toggle thing on the top of your character sheets if you want to just turn that like off.
Yeah.
And then if I
I
ask
would
you to roll with
appreciate it.
disadvantage or advantage, you should be able to just like
Gotcha,
bonk,
sir.
bonk, bonk, you know.
Alright.
It's our first time using Roll20.
Yeah, be patient with us, chat.
We're
Yeah,
learning a lot.
there we are.
You said at the top of my character sheet?
Yeah, there should be like
Yeah,
a
it should be
toggle.
right over.
It should be a
Yeah, it should be
toggle.
right above armor,
It should say
initiative, and
advantage,
speed.
normal, and disadvantage. You have to click
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Thank
Yeah,
you. Okay,
want-
normal.
you want to
Yeah,
select
no
normal.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So am I taking the 4 or am I taking the 19? That's my question.
Okay, because I don't know what happened there, just take both of you roll again. Same rolls, just
Oh.
roll again.
Alright.
Okay, I'm just rolling twice because I have disadvantage. So
Oh,
fair.
okay.
7.
did that roll twice or only once?
Hey.
Oh, that's
no,
a
that roll-
1.
That's
Okay.
a natural 1. Or well, technically
No,
that's
it's
a
not
2.
natural.
That's a 2.
I have
You
negative
have
1 charisma.
I love that.
So yeah, Sydney, you see this large half orc.
I feel like for a moment, because I'm keeping in mind that I rolled a 7, even if you roll. I feel like I almost run into him at one point. It's like, no, not gonna do that. and I think I just awkwardly inch away. Cause, yeah. All right.
Right?
Yeah. And also standing next to the two of you or kind of approaching now, is this large drow-like man. Just very slowly approaching.
Immediately, I feel like I used his presence as an excuse to get farther away, and I'm just using this man as a meat shield. Just, well, if I may. And I just step around kind of uncomfortably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, easy enough. And the three of you kind of stand around for a few minutes. As you see a couple of the gilded guard kind of come. They wear not like your traditional guard uniform, as they wear kind of almost like this navy-like suit with a very small, like a very tight small hat on their heads, and each of them have a musket over their shoulder. As a couple of them kind of approach and look around, one of them goes, I thought there'd be more. And just as they say that, you see two Tabaxi approaching the scene, running from each side.
Attack
There
of
you
the
go.
cat people.
Yeah.
And you see the guard kind of like straighten up a little bit. He appears to be just human, kind of like almost like a dirty blondish hair. Stands up straight and kind of sort of adjusts the buckle with the gun on his back, and he kind of stands and goes, are you five here for the investigation?
Yes.
What
Yes.
else?
Yeah.
No, actually, sorry, we're supposed to be next door. Of course.
We could honestly use all the hands we could get. I was hoping a larger crowd, but I guess you five will do. Follow. We have a couple things to run down, and then we will send you on your way. And you see as he kind of gestures back to kind of like closer to the actual town hall building. That was a loud crash that scared me. Sorry.
I didn't hear it.
That's
All
okay.
good.
I did. It shook the floor. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" But you see, as the guard kind of leads you guys back closer to the building, which is this tall wooden building with kind of like almost like a stone base. All of the glass on this building seem to be either tinted like a soft, almost tealish color, or almost like an amber. And it's decorated throughout. As you see, the sort of the lantern lights are kind of like have like these almost like flickering light bulbs within them. As he kind of leads you aside, he goes, "I am the commanding chief, Hudson. It's great to make your acquaintance. come along, and he kind of gestures for you to kind of follow into a small, almost like office space within the sort of hall area. It's large enough to comfortably fit people, but with someone with large mechanical legs, maybe it'll take you a second to kind of
bullying me.
wiggle your way in there. You're the one who
Okay.
made this character design. You do get in there comfortably, though.
You were already going to be tall without the legs.
Alright, you want...
Wait, when he introduces himself, I do want to say, like, oh, it's a pleasure. Toby, call me Toby.
Great to meet you, Toby. And he kind of reaches out and gives you a good shake of your hand. And he'll actually go about and just kind of generally just go around and shake everybody's hand and be like, it's great to meet you. If you all introduce yourselves to Hudson.
Am I there already?
Yes,
Yeah.
all of you are
You
there.
guys ran in
Great.
late.
You guys ran in,
Great.
and then you guys didn't say anything, and then said you were here. So I assumed that we were
Oh.
here. And continuing.
Can I just say that Mirren is like looking at Toby's spider legs and it's just like, oh my, this is so cool! Like he definitely runs right up and just like starts touching them without any permission. Just like, how do these work? I've never seen anything. Oh my, like does not introduce himself, nothing.
Okay, well, he's a little flustered at the appreciation. He's like, oh, well, I built them myself. I could tell you the specifics
You
later.
built these? This is so cool!
Thank you.
And as you
real
guys
cool.
continue, you following Hudson into the sort of room. There are a couple other guards wearing almost identical outfits. Maybe they just have different badges on the outside, as they are all in the room. And there's a few chairs for all of you to kind of take a seat if you'd like to. You could tell in this room it was basically supposed to kind of be set for maybe a group of like 15 to 20 people. But the 5 of you comfortably fit in there and then either find a seat or stand, depending on what you wish to do.
I sit in the back.
Easy enough. You kind of curl up to the back, far away from the crowd.
I am the
Rogue.
chair.
And Toby just kind of sits on the floor. Yep.
I feel like if Toby's on the floor, then Sydney's definitely almost feels like they have to take a chair just to get far enough away.
So Toby sits over here, you're over here, and Alan's in the back. Where
fuck,
Anderson
I didn't
and
even see you. Hold on. Can I roll perception to see if I
Alright, you also have beef.
Oh,
Oh no!
yeah, you wanna, okay.
Roll for
Can I
beef.
roll for,
Yeah.
roll for
Beef!
roll for B, alright, yeah,
Beef roll, first beef roll of the night.
God,
Technically,
so much
it's
Second,
Second.
actually.
Okay, I've got a 15, so I feel like
15 beef.
15 to
What did you
10.
roll? Okay, I'm actually, guys, I don't have the roll 20 open, so I'm gonna need you guys to call out
Perception.
every roll you make.
perception.
I
15.
mean, that's definitely not the roll that I just did, but that's okay. It says 13 on the dice and then 10 in the chat.
It's because of the modifier.
Yeah, so
you
it's a,
have a +3 modifier, so it's 13.
Oh, that.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does, it
actually-
does the math for you.
No, because in the
No, it
chat
looks-
it says 10. It
Yeah,
says
in
I
the
got a 7 plus 3.
yeah, 7 plus 3, 10.
Yeah, so that'd be 10. I don't know why there's.
Right.
Oh, do you have advantage on as well? Is that?
I don't
No,
think
it
so.
just says 13
Oh, they don't.
on the dice.
Yeah, no, it actually, you're right. I just moved my fucking character sheet. It does say 13 on the dice, but then it's 10, and then shows the modifier.
Can I take the dice because that's higher?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the thing.
Sure.
Then 16.
16,
God.
which I still don't think beats your 17, if that's right.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Oh,
actually.
never mind. Wait.
So, like, that's just first seeing. I think I'm not trying to hide at this point.
I think you do actually glance over it. It takes you a second to recognize them, but then you kind of go, oh, and you do recognize them.
Oh, right.
I think I give a little.
You should. That's how you should greet that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ta-da.
And as you all do, you all take your seats wherever you wish to sit. Either beside someone or far away. There are a lot of seats in here. It's kind of like choosing to sit at the back of an empty classroom. For lack of a better term, it's set up very much like detention. but without like desks or anything. There's just a line of chairs.
Oh my god, are we breakfast clubbing right now?
Oh my god.
Not
Mirren goes and
intention.
sits next to Alan because they're both tabaxis, and Mirren sees him just like, yeah, that's a friend. I've got a home here, and just like plops uncomfortably
I thought
close
we were
to
homies too.
Yeah.
We can all be homies. That's his whole
Okay.
thing.
And Mirren, have you ever seen like full tabaxis before?
No.
No. Okay. So
I feel like Mirren has barely seen other half tabaxis. More of just like knows they exist, so it's like, ooh.
yeah.
Oh, one in the wild.
Seeing Alan, another tabaxi hybrid, much like yourself, is very much a surprise.
Yeah.
As Alan, how do you react as Mirren just comes and sits beside you?
Hello. I would actually prefer you didn't touch me, if that's okay.
Oh, of course. Thanks for letting me know. And he like kind of scoots slightly away, but he like sticks out his hand anyway and goes, "Hi, I'm Mirren."
I take it anyway and shake it.
Alan, your hair's very, fun and colorful.
It's like he's just nodding. He's like, yeah, you're half tabaxi too. Like he points it out, like that's not obvious.
I am. So are you, yeah.
Yeah, that makes us friends, right?
Not sure that's how it works.
Are you sure?
I mean, we could be friends, I won't, but, I really don't think that's how it works.
He like thinks for a moment. He's like, but we're friends though, right?
What? Put a pin in that?
I love
We'll
Mirren
get to
so
that
much.
later.
Oh, I love that.
We'll get back to that conversation maybe, I don't know, an hour or two later. We'll get to it.
In this
Karen's like, okay. He gets up to go talk to someone else. He's like, right, I'm on my friend tour. If anybody else wants to do anything, they can.
Who do you go to next?
Okay, he's just going. I was gonna give other people a chance if they wanted to interact, but
Okay.
he walks.
Well, who wants to interact?
I feel like Sydney's watching this, and it's just okay. The Jeg in me loves this person. This is a good boy. I want to make that abundantly clear. I feel like Sydney is just gonna turn their attention to Hudson and minimal eye contact.
Yeah, there's two people in this room who do not like you.
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds like it's, like our choice just to not like Sydney for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
both
I
have
feel like
good reason.
No, you
Like,
guys have valid reasons.
I mean, I feel like okay, Toby, yes. Alan, it could be.
Alan's just as awkward around Sydney for obvious reasons.
That we won't get into right now.
That's a surprise thing for later in the campaign.
And we'll unpack that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't have time to unpack all of that.
But okay, if you are all just gonna turn your attention forward, Mirren kind of poking at anybody's shoulders who'd give them the time of day.
Oh, absolutely.
You watch as Hudson kind of like, once again, it's very much like a classroom setting, and I didn't intend this, but it's the only way I can describe it. As you kind of like one of the other sort of guard folk kind of push out this sort of cart with a large, almost like black box on it that seems to have like this sort of gyrating sort of amber like crystal kind of like in the center, kind of like slowly kind of pulsing up it, like in and out of it. And they kind of push it towards kind of like the front center of the room and kind of position the cart so it faces the sort of plain like white wall behind it. And you watch as one of the guards kind of almost like press down on the crystal, and as it releases, you all watch a sort of expanse of light that flashes against the wall and begins to kind of flicker and shake as pictures appear on the wall. And what you recognize, as all of you would recognize now, is the print of the missing persons poster of Monique Mahand. And Hudson, the kind of lead guard, kind of takes a position up front, almost standing next to the sort of cart, and the other smaller, almost like half-elven man just kind of controlling the cart beside him, and he kind of looks back at the five of you and goes, so, as you all know, Monique has been missing for 3 days now.
3 days.
We've been looking for her on our own, but we've realized the search has rolled out of hand. We have very minimal information about where she was and where she may or may not be now. What we do know is that her last recorded place that she was seen was at the hold on, I need to get this information up so that I don't mess myself up, because I have the wrong notes open now because this is the beginning stuff. She was last seen at the local church of Cathetius. And you watch as like the guy kind of smacks the kind of the kind of crystal, and then the picture kind of almost like sort of like drops of ink kind of like swirl around the picture until they turn into a picture of a church. A church that maybe a few of you who are local to Dreadwall may have passed multiple times. It is one of the largest churches in the city, as Cathetius is actually kind of like, for lack of a better term, like the main god that is worshipped in the area. And so you guys, for those who are local, may recognize it. Those who aren't kind of look at this building and just kind of take detail of it, so maybe you'd be able to find it later.
Caleb, may I ask what Cathesius is god of?
Oh, it is. I believe it's just the god of honor. I believe is what it is. Hold on, I've got the wrong notes open. There's more details on it, and I can grab those, but I didn't expect that to be a question, so.
Sorry. No, it was
okay.
just out of curiosity.
No, 100%.
Listen,
I mean, you are. Yes. Sorry, balance. Balance and honor. And it actually, it almost is like a, and the crest of it is like a scale, like kind of like, I guess, yeah, that is a scale. I was trying to think if there was a better name for it. It's kind of like one of those scales, but the center of it is kind of, it's sort of like a twisted unicorn horn that sort of curls over and then holds like a scale, an empty scale on each side, and it's just a god of balance. Yeah. So that's, if you wanted to know, that's what it is. I just didn't have that note open.
Valid.
But yeah, no. And so those might recognize the building. From what we, and you see as Hudson kind of goes, from what we know, she was there for her morning prayers, that she normally goes to, as her father said, and after that, she never made it home that evening. That day was, for lack of a better term, confusing. We had a lot of shipments coming in and out of the town at that day, and we also had a bandit attack outside the eastern wall. Some of them may have gotten into the city, and those bandits that we have found, we have apprehended, but part of it we worry. But sadly, that is all the information we really have on her disappearance, and any information that you may have on her, or if any of you knew her, we'd hope you had information to come forward with. But judging as there's only 5 of you, all we could really do now is put the investigation in your hands.
How do you know that she was kidnapped? What if she just like left?
We don't know that she was kidnapped.
You don't?
We don't. She could possibly have just left, but even so, we've tried our searches around the town, and we have not found her.
You didn't have a patrol with her? That seems irresponsible to me. I mean.
It was the high district of the city, and she is quite responsible to move on her own. We wouldn't patrol someone unless she was heading somewhere
Alright,
that's dangerous.
Right? I mean, clearly not.
She did get herself kidnapped, yeah.
I'm not.
We don't know that. Did we check, like, favorite places or something? Did we already do that?
Alright.
We don't know as much information beyond that point. All we know is that she's most likely out there, and what we can hope for is still alive.
No, yeah, okay, but, like, we don't know she was kidnapped. Did we check, like, her favorite garden, or...
We have done a full patrol of the city, and we have not.
Wait,
been
so
able to-
you have the guards to spare. Like, I'm new to this. Like, can't you just send more guards to places outside the city? You seem to have a lot of guys here.
You kind of look at like the three guys and they kind of look between each other. Actually, our guard force is relatively small. We only have maybe around 30 or so men.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
You
I don't-
really
I mean,
underestimate the
it's
side of Dreadwall.
It's definitely
I
more
mean-
than 5, if that's a
He's more than
thing.
5. I mean,
I'm happy to help.
Um,
It just seems like this could be better handled than people you have not performed any background checks on and you found in the street. I know for one thing I was found in an alley.
No, I think that we're all perfectly trustworthy. Listen, we're all here, obviously, so that means we're all good people. That's how that works.
Well, I can't speak for everyone here, but I personally will do my very best to find her.
Does
not
she have any
everyone
friends
here,
you know
alright.
of?
she has.
As a matter of fact, my sister is friends with her. That's why I came.
Oh,
See,
What's
that's
up,
the-
your sister?
yeah, your
That seems like a great place to start.
Yes,
It's a really good
yes.
starting point.
right. If we could maybe, if you could go speak with her.
course.
Most of our guards are focused on the bandit attack that happened and making sure possessions were put back where they need to be. Of course, you know, Monique is of high worry, but yet we have to. Our resources are put quite thin, and that's why we needed to call in for help.
Why didn't the governor? I mean, not to make assumptions, but wouldn't he know Monique's friends? And I'm just.
We have tried to speak with him, and he gave us as much information as he knew, and that is all we really know about the case as far.
He doesn't seem to know a lot about his kid.
Well, he's
Alright,
the governor. He's a
alright.
very busy man. I wouldn't trust
Okay,
him.
well,
All right, I'm sorry.
Sounds kind of
Sorry.
sad.
didn't
If I
mean to
was her,
start-
I'd leave too.
Oh my god. I didn't mean to open up.
that
can-
was a lot.
We can.
Was that insensitive? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, like a lot.
You're good,
yeah.
kid. You're good.
No, it's okay. You clearly are new to this. Yeah, but like a lot, yeah.
I think the sister is a great place to start. Yes, we should do that.
Sure.
Cool. What's your sister's name?
Yeah, you made a face when I said that. We had talked about this beforehand, but not extensively, so I didn't know whether or not I should say it.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
no, you were totally right. And now that you've said it, we're going to play this out. What's your sister's
Okay.
name, and where does she live? Give me
May.
a brief backstory, and I'll play as her.
Sure. Her name is May. She's one of my younger siblings. And she's like not all my siblings are half orcs. All of them are, well, half human at least. I think she's maybe a full human. And she lives near my parents' house,
Hey,
probably.
October, do you want to say how many siblings you have?
I have 11 siblings.
Sorry, but just. I don't know who your parents are, but good for them.
Can
Good
I
for them.
guess their names?
Mostly my dad. He's a slut. Yes, you can.
Just Catherine Pan. Thank you so much for the follow, and we're gonna continue.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, if you guys wish to start by following Toby back through Dreadwall, where?
Wait, before we leave, leave.
Okay, wait,
Live.
before you leave.
Before we leave, I do wanna say thank you. I know the gods do a lot, so
We are just here to try our best. Thank you all for your assistance, and if you can find her, please do bring her back in one piece, and you will be rewarded. Of course.
of course. Okay.
Alright.
As we leave, I imagine we're headed towards a residential kind of district, seeing as it's a
Yeah.
big city with a lot of like industry and economy. I imagine it's separated into, more commercial,
the
industrial,
northern
and residential
sort of
kind of.
the kind of like the northwestern side of the city is very is gets very residential, but not residential in like a high society like place. It's more like like
Oh, just like houses.
like a general housing and such.
Apartments.
Some loose streets and whatnot.
Okay, so we head that way. As as we go, I do kind of shuffle towards the part of the group where Sydney is. And I'm like,
Hey.
Hi, yes. I wouldn't know how to address you. I didn't catch your name when you tried to kill me.
Well,
But
that's kind of the idea. Anonymity.
But I will ask that you don't try anything near my family.
Alright, first off, a job is a job. You are no longer the job. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, I'm sorry,
Right.
that was rude.
Why is
No,
he leading him towards his sister?
Because we're on this job.
Curious about this character decision you've made, in which he's knowingly.
Well, that's why
Accent
before
towards
we
his
go to
family.
the sister,
Evan, that was
Um,
extremely threatening.
Toby's like, it's fine. I've got 10 more.
Listen. I know.
also I understand being a mercenary. I understand the concept. I'm still gonna be a little weary about this one.
I think I kind of point towards one of your spider legs. Oh no, where I stand, I know where you stand, and I think I know when I am outnumbered. Thank you. Learn my lesson. Dang, Sydney's just being a.
You wrote this character.
Because the thing is, I don't want to leave Jeg's character out of the roleplay either and ask her to stay out. Sydney does use she, her, right?
They, them, actually.
Hey, them, sorry. Ask them to step outside. Like, I don't want to keep Jeg from the roleplay.
No, don't have to explain the
These
decision.
are-
I'm here for it. I'm happy. Like,
So,
this is
yeah.
go, gamers. This is
These
good.
aren't
Let's
on
go.
the screen, so let's put the pronouns in our thing up here on Roll20. The character pronouns.
Oh yeah, I can also
Yeah,
add
I've
it
had
to
'em.
the Streamlabs thing, but I can add it later because I can't exactly
Later.
edit it right now at this very second. But I can do it
We'll
later.
be great. It's okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, as you guys are slowly approaching this small house, what does May's house look like? I'm making you do all of the describing for me, and you know.
No, it is totally valid. I'd imagine it's a relatively small house or apartment. Maybe it's on like the second floor of some storefront or something. And she does have a couple roommates. I guess she's like kind of just moved out not long ago.
Oh, okay,
With some friends. Yeah. She's at that age pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright.
And yeah, it's like modest little apartment. It's got some zing to it.
Some zing
No,
to
they
it,
put some
yeah.
fairy lights around and stuff, make it prettier.
Yeah, oh, totally. As you guys kind of are approaching, you kind of give a soft knock on the door, and a few seconds kind of go by before the door kind of open, and you see a little human face popping out, which you recognize as your younger sister May, and she kind of looks and goes, "Oh, Toby, what are you doing here?"
Hey, I'm sure you've heard the news about Monique.
Oh, of course I have. Well, what's up, Dad? Is there any information on her now?
No, I've decided to join the task force to help find her.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, listen, I'd love to join, but I'm so busy. I've got classes and stuff going on.
Oh, no, listen, I won't make you go on an adventuring job. I just, we thought it might be a good place to start to ask you about her,
Right. And these are.
if you have the time.
Right.
Right,
Sure, these are colorful gang. You...
Mirren rushes past Toby and sticks his hand out. Goes, "Hi, I'm Mirren."
Nay, it's great to meet you. And she kind of looks nervously up at like everyone else, just like.
And I realize I didn't ask them their names. Because I was
To
busy
be fair,
threatening
I have written my
Sydney.
character as extremely non-threatening.
Yeah, no. She looks at you with like a love, but I think she's like kind of taken aback for a second. I kind of like looks
Yeah, like
aloud,
even besides
like-
that, I am kind of occupying the door space in
Yeah,
case
she
anyone
kind of,
wants
like,
to
A
be
bunch of
pushes-
heads popping
she
out
kinda-
around the Spider-Man.
I like the idea that Mirren like went between.
Yeah, Mirren
the
weaves through the legs.
Yeah, just goes underneath them.
Nothing will stop me from this handshake.
And as she kind of pushes the door, but she's like, come inside. I guess I could make some coffee. Sorry, I still haven't done the dishes or anything yet. Just sit down or something. And she kind of opens the door wide enough so you all could kind of squeeze through, and it's kind of like a mismatched furniture kind of display, I imagine. Like very much things that they probably either pulled off the street or like from like $5 at a thrift shop. You know, there's at least like a semi-nice chandelier display kind of hanging out over a coffee table. And then
This is such a cute little patchwork house. I love this. It's
Yeah,
4
like-
different aesthetics in the same
Messy
room.
apartment and a chandelier. As I walk past, I kind of ruffle her hair, and then I give Sydney a death glare. I'm sorry. I'm driving it home. You try anything with
Caleb,
my
drink
sister.
water.
Oh, wait, did someone... Oh, fine.
No.
I actually don't have any water right now. I will go up during break and get water. Sorry.
Here, I have some.
You should have been prepared.
Everybody else, if you have water, take a sip for me. Did someone,
I don't have
did someone
water, I have
dehydrate?
these
Is that
two.
what happened?
I did.
Yeah, Jay did.
Oh, of
I
course.
did.
Well,
I was
Yeah,
making a joke.
I didn't hear
Yeah, I don't
the
think
thing
that's
go off.
water.
Yep.
I don't have water.
That's
That
fine.
is not water.
It's fine. I will go up and get water during the break. I don't have any water
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Sugar.
Which, anyway, but as you all kind of squeeze in, giving appropriate death glares, she kind of goes, who's your friends? Does anybody like, I just picked up the best tea from this little, like, tea shop place downtown. It's real good. Please, you have to give it a try. It'll be, like 3 minutes. And she, like, dozes off into the kitchen to go get it.
Oh, I love tea. And I just kind of look over at Toby.
Mirren takes this
Gonna
chance
poison
to
your
introduce
fucking-
himself to Sydney as well.
Hi, hello.
I also like tea.
Nice. I feel like I just take my little feathered fingers and I slowly shift into the handshake.
Yeah, he takes it and shakes it very aggressively.
Hey, all right. I think my arm's still sore from spoilers, and I just kind of pull it back. Good to know. Good to
What a
know.
weird thing to say.
What a strange thing to point out, Jag. Oh.
I
we
think
did
I'm
miss
gonna-
some.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but
We did miss some names, didn't we? Well, I'm October. You can call me Toby. Rest of
Abby.
you?
Sydney. Sydney, no last name necessary. Thank you.
Anderson.
Oh, nice.
Helen,
Mirren also shakes Andys's hand as well
I
because he
believe-
hasn't yet.
I believe we know your name, Mirren. You're very adamant about telling us.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
Sharing is
appreciate it.
caring. Yes.
it's the first rule of manners.
You were
Just
all
introduce
quite-
yourself.
You were all quite strange people.
Thank you.
How long have you been learning manners?
How long have I? 6 months. Thank you for asking. I'm getting very good at it.
Yeah,
You
it sounds like you have like a book. So
I do have a book. Do you want to see it? And he reaches into his satchel and
Manners
produces a
for
book
Dummies.
that says "Manners for Dummies." And so he goes, "Do you want to read it?"
How about that tea?
That could be a good part.
you know what? Actually, I've already read that. So
Oh, I can tell you're very good at it. Yeah.
Caleb, your camera shifted.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I laughed so hard I bonked the table. Does that look okay? Hold up, I'll open up the thing.
God,
I
Look
love
at
Mirren
myself.
so
Does that
much.
look okay?
Mirren, I fucking love it.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
We're having a lot of fun.
I slapped so hard my leg bonked the table. And
Mirren is only here for comic relief.
Okay, don't we have somebody?
I love them so much.
When we have characters as edgy as Cindy and Anderson, I think we need a Mirren of the group.
Really that edgy, or am I just fun?
You're fun.
No, you're edgy.
You're edgy.
I'm sorry.
Clarified.
Look at
Okay,
you.
if I go like this, my clarified edgy ones are on my left or right. I think this is. Am I right?
Alright.
On Discord, you're fucking pointing to Evan.
Oh,
No,
on
no.
Discord, you're pointing to nobody.
Okay. Well,
No, on Discord
on
from
my
you're pointing
end.
to the non-edgy ones.
Yeah, the way I have it, it's pointing to Evan.
Oh, it's very
And-
good.
All
and-
I've
oh, Evan.
DM down, DM
lovely.
down.
It's fine. Anyway.
No, on stream it looks you're pointing to us.
Yeah, on the stream it looks good. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the stream.
Yeah.
Just to make sure it looks. Anyway, about 3 or 4 minutes later, after you guys do some loud introductions and Mirren reads a little bit of the first paragraph of Manners for Dummies, this bright yellow book with kind of leather binding. May comes back into the room with a small tray and sort of assorted mugs and teacups, and she kind of goes, "Oh, okay. So just here, if you guys want a cup. It's like a really nice jasmine tea I got from the it's really nice thing I got from the Pendagon tea room. It's just a few blocks down, and it's real nice."
That smells lovely. I take one.
Yeah, it's actually like a really nice jasmine tea. She kind of goes, "Yeah,
Nice.
it was one of Monique's and I's like favorite places to go, but she actually recommended this one to me," and she kind of sits kind of back and kind of like one of those like big armchairs that kind of sinks into like the soft cushions. It's
On
just
her
falling-
throne.
Yeah, it kind of like sinks into like the big cushy pillows with like a mug that has like a fucking like world's best grandpa kind of like pasted onto the side of it. She goes,
I think I specifically don't take. I don't say anything, but I don't take a tea. I think I'm not gonna.
Fair enough, you don't have to.
Anything.
She just kind of leaves it on like the center coffee table just in case anybody wants one, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
Alright.
So she goes, what do you know about the case so far? The gods came by like a week ago to ask if I knew anything, and honestly, I didn't. Gloria kind of gave me a
week.
handful.
A week.
Oh, sorry, not a week. It was like a couple days ago. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have a concept of time.
Can I roll insight
Oh.
to see if she's bullshitting us?
No, I
This
just
character that.
No, I
No.
just don't have a concept of
This character
time.
Caleb,
that Evan
you
made
play it
up,
off.
okay.
You play it off.
No, it's fine. This is what I get for
It's
just
okay.
improv.
Alright.
She sits there. She goes, "So, the gods didn't really tell me anything about what they knew. Did they tell any of you anything?"
They mentioned she was last seen at the church, for her morning prayers. Not much
She was
after
also
that.
taken in the middle of a bandit attack, which definitely for sure isn't related at all, 100%.
Also, they only.
The party have decided to ignore the bandit aspect.
Also, if we can just, there are only 30 guards or so, which I mean, I can't imagine why more people would not want to enroll. In the slightest.
I mean,
It's
I mean, it's Dreadwall City, you know. It's a growing city, and honestly, the god forces are growing enough with it.
It's really
But
hard to
I'm
grow
not
when
going to
there's
say
a big ass
anything.
wall.
yeah,
She kind of
yeah.
picks it up, just kind of sips.
Hmm?
I mean,
Yeah, did you see her before she disappeared? Like recent, before she disappeared?
last time I saw her is when we went out for tea together. It was me, and we went with Gloria, and we also went with Rayir. They were kind of like a trio. We kind of went, and we kind of went out for tea at the tea room, and she seemed really frustrated about things, and was frustrated mainly at her father. But I mean, when is she not? And so, we hung out and kind of vented, and that was kind of the last I talked to her. And she said she'd be around for tomorrow, but when tomorrow came, she didn't show up.
Evented, no wonder she disappeared. I'm sorry.
I was right.
Just us.
I was right. She doesn't like her dad. I was right.
A Caleb character without daddy issues. Never heard of it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm sorry.
If Sydney could just lean in for a minute. So, Dad, that's a real POS, right? Right. I mean, if I'm picking up what you're laying down.
I mean, if you want my opinion on him, he's been a little bit of an
I
asshole.
do.
But
Okay, all right.
as only from
Yeah.
what I get, I only get part of the story because, he's a big governor or anything, so saying anything negative against him, you kind of get your ass handed to you. So,
Mm-hmm.
she just vets us because we won't tell anybody. But I guess I told you, so... But it's for her
Yeah.
own good, right? She'll come home.
No, she's missing. Please, spill the tea. Not literally. This is very good.
No, don't. It's very good tea. Actually, I
Yes,
might
yes,
write
I
down
want
where
to- I
it's
just
from
want-
because I want to get some more of this.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanna
Oh,
clarify.
it's
He
just
pours
from-
himself another cup.
Yeah, it's from the Pendragon Tea Room. It's literally just 3 or 4 blocks down. It's really good.
Can we go there?
Oh,
Guys, pause the adventure. I want more tea.
No,
it's
not right
I mean,
now.
Hey,
We might
how
have to
about
wait
as a
until
reward
after
for
we
finding
find
this,
the
this
thing.
this person? We can just go get tea. Yeah, maybe we can.
Ah,
wait.
Let's make
do it
sure she gets
afterwards.
home safe. Then we can worry about tea. We
I
can
mean-
celebrate with tea.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
we
you
can-
guys want to go get tea, I mean, I
do.
can't say anything, but I mean, Monique was really familiar with the sort of the Gold Dragonborn who owns the place down there. I think her name is Fabi or something.
She was familiar with. Are we talking?
They were close. Monique was a regular there. I mean, we all kind of were, but
I
Monique
see,
was the
I
first
see.
one who went there. And she
I was
told us
praying
about
for
it.
lesbians, but that's fine.
Oh no! I'm pretty sure Fabi's married.
Oh, good for
You
her.
said that in your character voice.
Is Monique a lesbian? Is
I was just no. Don't get me
I
wrong.
was
Monique
praying
is
for
lesbian.
It's just
Well,
we
I'm
could
not
use
going to
more of
say
them in the
Anything
government. that's all I'm saying.
polyamorous. We don't
I'm
know
just-
that. They could be polyamorous.
All right. I was just listen. We need more of them in the government. That's all.
Well,
It's a
I don't know.
t-shirt.
Is that a
Yeah.
rule? I don't know anything about the
Anyway.
government. Is that a rule of the government? Is you to be a lesbian?
No,
Well, no,
that
but
is
it does make
almost
it better.
the opposite, in fact. But I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
actually, people's sexuality
I
has
hate
nothing to
this
do with
more.
their capacity to govern.
yeah,
That is true. No, yes, but the representation would be nice.
yeah.
True,
honestly,
that's true.
It would be
My mom's. Sorry.
right. So no, right, respect.
We're all LGBTQ allies.
Mirren holds his hand out for high five. Goes, I have 2 dads.
Sydney just
high
slaps
five
it.
him.
I don't know my parents.
Oh, sorry.
I've
Valid.
got 5 stepmoms.
All right,
Sorry.
that's fine. That's
Sorry, I
completely
thought we were
valid.
talking about our family.
Yeah, we
That's
really
my
do
bad.
have
read
5
the
or
red,
6 then
read the room wrong.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Sorry. You said we should go check out tea shop,
I mean,
Dragonborn.
I might help you a little while. I don't know how much Fabi might know, but she's a real sweet lady and a little up in there in age. She's a little hard of hearing, so just be aware.
Hey, we will take what we can get.
It kind of gives you
Huh.
a nod. Well,
Uh,
good luck, and I mean, I'm not going anywhere. Actually, I might have to go somewhere. I've got classes, and okay, you see her beginning to kind of spiral off, mumbling into herself, remembering tasks she has to do.
Hey, do
I like the
do be
fact
careful
she walked
around.
away. Like, this is her house, and she's the one who walked away.
Well, no, she's not going anywhere. She's still sitting, but she's like, yeah, you guys could leave if you want. But she basically kind of mumble things off, and she's not. Yeah,
All right.
Okay, I guess we stand up and go.
yeah. You all
Uh,
can stand up and leave your mugs as well. They're all mismatched and whatnot. And as you guys get up and leave, following the vague instructions that that May was able to give, you guys can sort of navigate down a couple of the streets. Can I have can I have one of you make a survival check or investigation check with advantage if someone else wants to help?
I can do investigation.
I just have
Yeah,
a
I'll help.
+3, so if anyone has better than that, go for
I
it.
have
Yeah,
a +4, so
I have
would-
6.
Oh, nice. nice. Okay, well, either way, I would be
I'll-
happy to use the help action.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Well,
I
But
mean,
he already has advantage.
No,
I've got
he
plus
doesn't
4 to
have
survival
advantage.
and plus 2 to investigation.
He only has advantage when going for fair feed. So you will.
I mean, I
you
have
will...
6 in investigation.
No, but
and
you said
survival, so
whoever
it
rolled
doesn't
would be
matter which
rolling
one.
with
Oh
advantage.
yeah, whoever
If
rolls
someone
will
helps.
roll with advantage. If
So
someone
he
wants
does
to
have
help.
advantage.
So yeah, you will.
Okay,
have
wait,
so
I'm
if someone
sorry.
helps.
I'm confused. Who's rolling?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patrick is
Okay.
rolling.
Yeah, and then just anyone is helping.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters as long as someone does say they help.
Yeah.
So, and I think
Uh-uh.
like 3 people said they would, so you get the
Okay.
advantage.
All right. We are investigating together.
15.
Okay, with a 15, you do manage to kind of, it does take you, it does take you a couple of sort of twists and turns, but also following your keen nose, you were able to pull out the similar scent of the jasmine tea from the room and kind of follow it as you guys see this small, almost like wooden tea shop just kind of pushed in the wall between like a nice boutique and like a jeweler's shop, and it looks very out of place against the kind of stone, almost like a cement kind of shaped buildings. As it's just like a nice wooden sort of cafe with like a little overhang and like a small garden out front. It looks almost out of place in the middle of the city, but you see like a little wooden sign that says Pen, Jag, and Tea Room as you guys have arrived.
Nice.
It feels like we should have seen this before.
Well,
It kind of sticks out.
Well, I imagine you guys came from like a different. There's multiple streets to Dreadwall. You guys might not have gone down this street to get back here.
Okay.
Same street.
It's not like there's like 3 streets in the city. It's like there's like layers of roads and whatnot, and you guys may have gone down one and then come down another. But yeah.
like Sydney's wearing sunglasses. Either way, I'm ruining my perception. This is why I only have a plus 2 to
it's
perception.
like a little sunny outside, you know. There's it's like a little like sunny with like a little bit of cloud. It's a little chilly is all you have to wear coats. It's like probably like early fall at this time. So, you know, sunglasses aren't unappropriate, but they are, you know, a little, they kind of raise an eyebrow, I'd say.
It's fall. What do you say? It's
I literally did say it was October.
You quite literally said it was October, and we all laughed because
sorry.
Tony was the first introduced.
Yeah, it was a whole pun, and you totally missed it.
I was ready for you to include like an Allen wrench, and you were just gonna add little things here and there.
I wish I did, but no. Honestly, just having it this entire thing, this entire
Mirren is
game
a mirror.
Yeah.
What is Anderson? I don't know. Anyway,
Fucking
sorry.
hell.
Continue.
Someone's watching Helsing and Alexander Anderson showed up on screen.
And
Alexander Anderson.
Yes.
Good, someone else watches Helsing and Bridge besides me and Caleb.
Duke, we love you.
hey.
Sorry, Jag.
Oh, thank you. I didn't. No, I don't know that I said anything.
I
other
thought you
than-
wanted to say something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, just. I think Cindy just takes their sunglasses off. I see. All right.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Anderson
puts them
goes
back
to open the door maybe a bit too forcefully.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah,
We're really a ragtag group of folks.
It just
rolling
kind of
up.
like slams against the side, and like the chimes that are outside that kind of do a light jingle. It's kind of instead of doing like a ding, you kind of go ding, and then as you kind of open the door, and then
You just
think
hold,
she's hot
holds it there
appearing.
for a sec. I'm not really sometimes. And he walks in.
yeah. The roof in this area is a little bit lower than it was in the other buildings.
Oh.
So the taller of you, it's not uncomfortable to stand in, but you kind of have to stand with a slouch. You know, it's kind of like that vibe.
You gotta-
As you see, it is very much like almost like a Japanese style sort of kind of area inside with almost a very nice like sort of like wooden floor and like very short tables with like sort of teas on them. As you can see, there's a couple of patrons in here just kind of minding their own business and like drinking some teas on their own, and you see behind one of the counters is kind of like handing like a tray to like a small halfling who's like going off and handing it to some of the patrons. It's this sort of older dragonborn woman in this sort of almost like tight, like almost like velvety red kind of like almost like kimono like top with like drapey sleeves, and she got kind of like whiskers just below her snout. She kind of like gives a smile to the halfling woman as she kind of takes it and runs, and as she kind of like the halfling kind of turns their attention, she kind of goes, just take a seat, we'll be right with you, and then you guys can go How do you enter? Sorry, give me a
Well,
sec.
actually, okay. I don't know why I'm doing so much talking. I have -1 charisma, so if anyone else wants to dip in, you're free. Oh, well,
No, I'm kidding. Do what you gotta do, bud. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, I like to imagine he tries to be charismatic and it just doesn't land. He's scary. He doesn't try to be. He's friendly, but he's tall. Actually,
But he has metal robot legs, so
Yeah.
Would you believe me if I said that Miran's charisma was 17?
I would.
Yes,
Yeah,
actually, because I love them.
mine is
Oh my heart.
19, so...
Oh, then why am I doing that? I have 8!
You just start
I don't know, I mean,
You
I'm
said-
just taking initiative.
I mean, okay, if we let Miran talk, he's just gonna order more tea and ask about the recipe,
Okay.
and I don't think that's gonna be helpful
Well,
for our
I don't know, I'm
investigation.
just saying, you guys stop me when you want, I'm gonna keep talking, because
Sounds
I
good.
just love talking to people.
Thank you. Can we just choose a seat?
Oh, yeah. Anywhere that's free. For.
I would like some tea.
Sure,
Okay,
I'll
we
bring
wait
you.
on that.
I'll bring you over a menu. Just she kind of gestures to kind of like a larger, almost like booth, kind of in like the corner, and she kind of goes, "That one should fit you, kind of larger folk. Sorry about the height, but the chairs are quite comfy, I promise." And she kind of like sort of gestures over to a booth where you could see it's very much almost like there's like a step down, which gives you a little bit more height towards like the front of the shop. So it's very much like where like the main floor is, and then there's like a couple like only a couple very small steps down, but then there's like a bottom loft. So instead of like some restaurants which have like a higher one, it goes down instead, which you guys can go and sit around. And
Probably
like,
still can't fit in like the booth seats, so I move the chair at the end of the table and just fold my legs all the way.
yeah, and you were able to comfortably sit.
Caleb, you got your second hydrate of the night.
I will
Hey.
get water when we get our half. We're almost at the halfway mark. I promise I'll drink. I promise.
When we come back from the break, you
Up.
just have to chug 2
Rank.
bottles.
Yeah,
Pass
You
out,
have to chug.
rank.
You have to chug an entire bottle of water.
I'll literally go get a bottle of water or like something.
You know when
Fantastic.
people like have a plastic bottle and just like chug it like
I was
that?
gonna literally say you have to do
I
that.
can't do that.
Yeah.
If I do that, I'm gonna have to
I think
piss.
I would actually puke if I did that.
I have done it before, but then I immediately have to piss. So,
Lovely.
we'll take it into effect.
It's lob
Equivalent exchange.
lob equivalent exchange.
Hey, Dante! Oh, dude.
Oh,
I love you.
Fucking
dude.
weebs. Anyway.
Shut
Just
the
as
fuck
you.
up.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you
not
all
me
come.
playing a cat boy. Anyway.
Anyway, so all of you go and take a seat, and the halfling woman, she's kind of has, she's a halfling, and she kind of has her hair tied back in like sort of like she got like orangish hair that's tied back in a braid, and she kind of sits down and kind of hands each of you like a menu, kind of reaching around to Toby, and she goes, if you guys need any other assistance, you can call me. What can I get for you? And so you guys can kind of order some more teas and whatnot if you want, because apparently.
Information. No.
Miran orders like 3 more teas all in one go and then goes, "Please tell me about this recipe. Just like, what's in this? This is so good."
Alright.
Well, we use a little bit of we use obviously our jasmine base, but we add a little bit of almost like a pumpkin.
He's writing
as
this
well.
down.
And of course we use some. She kind of explains the recipe and kind of ends it with like but we do have like a secret ingredient that we like to keep to ourselves. And she.
Well, that's not fair.
She kind of gives you like a little wink in one eye and whatever.
Miran looks at her and goes, Secrets are no fun. You share with everyone."
Oh.
Well, if
clever.
we didn't keep our secrets, then we wouldn't have businesses. Business. Oh God, I can't talk anymore. There go my
It
words.
is just in the
Understand that.
cringing.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, I'll take, I don't care. A green tea.
Sure. And she kind of gives a nod and taking whatever you guys order. If you decide to order anything, she'll take your order and run off. And a few minutes later, kind of come back handing out the teas. And then she'll just turn and leave again, unless you want to call on the halfling.
I think when they put in the tea, Sydney does add on, green tea, please.
Oh, for sure.
And then and I think I'd like to look over to Alan, who I haven't spoken to yet, my other backstory friend.
I I'm gonna specifically not look at you.
I think I noticed this, and I just turned back, kind of. Anyway,
And as you guys are all sitting there, with your teas now, a couple of you kind of notices the door kind of opens again with a little ching ching of the chimes as you see the dragonborn kind of turn her attention over and kind of give like a very gentle nod to the two who have entered, and you see it is a human woman and an elven gentleman. Well, the human woman is a little stout for a human, but she's very beautiful nonetheless. It's like this curly blonde hair that's kind of kept up in like almost like a tight bun. And beside her is a very well-groomed elven man. And the dragonborn gives them a very like soft nod as the two go and sit down. And you watch as the dragonborn actually comes around and serves the two of them to herself.
I don't know if I'm supposed to raise my hand, but just to clarify, is the one who's friend? Can you remind me the nobleman's daughter's name?
Oh, Monique.
Monique.
Monique. Okay, is the one who's friends with Monique? Is that the server we have now, or is it the dragonborn?
It's the Dragonborn.
It's the Dragonborn and the
Oh, okay.
say
So
something.
No, you're.
Yeah, I
shouldn't have said.
yeah, Mirren like halfway through sipping his tea remembers that like they're here for a reason and like I just remembered like turns to the server and goes, I need to speak to your manager.
No, wait. I thought you were reading a book on manners. That is you can't just say that.
I'm a very slow reader.
Oh.
Okay.
You need like the recommendations?
We are not.
Oh, hey,
we're
it's
speaking
okay.
to your
We do
manager in a way
we do have to
We-
stay on
not
track.
bad.
You are giving this boy so much anxiety.
We have business
You have a
here, and they
service
might
job.
have information that we need.
Right. Listen, Phoebe's always a little busy, and she's very much a background worker. I mean, I could tell you any information about the shop if you need it.
It's
No, I
about
need your manager
something else.
now.
No,
Wait. Oh my
See,
god.
it's important. It's about a missing persons case.
I'm sure you've seen the posters. The governor's daughter went missing, and apparently the owner used to or knows her at least a little bit, and we're hoping for a little bit of information.
Yeah, Monique, right. I can go ask if she wants to talk then. And you watch as the halfling woman kind of runs off and kind of follows the dragonborn, who kind of just got up from the table from talking to those two patrons. You see the halfling woman kind of gently tug on the end of her robe as the dragonborn kind of looks down, and you hear them whispering something to each other. And the dragonborn kind of gives them a small nod as the halfling woman kind of follows her back and kind of uses the chair that Toby pushed aside and sits it down beside them. As you see the older dragonborn.
Mirren, Karen, Ark.
Oh no.
I hate that.
Period.
It's all unintentional.
He's furthering the plot, y'all.
Hey. Yes, we love.
And you watch
Parents for progress.
and you watch as the gold dragonborn kind of sits down, and she kind of goes, good afternoon. Heather mentioned something about Monique, and you guys knew
We
something.
would
Yes,
told you
we're
what's-
terribly sorry to interrupt your work.
It's no issue at all. I'm always here for good company. And she kind of sits back and adjusts herself in the chair. You see, her eyes are almost very closed, with that sort of like very gentle smile, as you could see the whiskers kind of twitching and like kind of almost like very much like, you know how like cat whiskers do when they're like trying to smell the area. They kind of just like gently twitch. You see her whiskers doing that as well. She kind of looks around amongst of you.
Oh,
We were told you two were close, and you might know anything that happens the day that she left
Oh,
or became missing.
that is right. She has been missing. She hasn't been in for her daily tea. Oh, I do miss her dearly. She's always been the very sweetest, very kind girl. I remember her favorite was always our golden jasmine tea. If you haven't tried it, I would totally recommend it. Yeah, Monique. I hope she comes home soon. And you
We are
see the
doing-
Dragonborn kind of do like a very gentle hell tip with like a very like a very clumsy smile. She smiles at you.
Right now, as the
We
gods
are
only say
doing
that. Right now, we
best,
don't have much of a lead, but some of us may think that she was taken as a bandit attack.
Yeah, we do.
A bandit attack. Oh, poor girl.
It's that or she ran away from home.
Well, she was a very strong woman from what I know, and I don't think running away would be an option for her. She did like to complain, but what stays here in the tea room, stays here. We do not share to the outside world. We stay to our tradition.
Like Fight Club.
You can't just talk about. I thought that was it. Yeah, you wouldn't.
Sorry, I'm really
those-
sorry.
Those who know about Catboy Fight Club, well, seldom.
You don't talk
You
about
survive.
Catboy Fight Club.
All right.
I think
There's
we
a Catboy
experience-
Fight
I
Club?
think we experienced Catboy Fight Club at the very beginning of this campaign. Very briefly.
Very briefly, we almost beat up a small bird.
Wait, does that mean that that Alan is the Jared Leto of Catboy Fight Club? Because another one did, kind of pretty boy you.
You guys keep referencing movies I've never seen before.
Valid. Oh, don't get me wrong. I haven't seen Fight Club. I
Listen,
just know
I've
because
seen like
no.
2 movies ever, and one of them is Fight Club.
Mirren looks at
Unfortunately.
this Dragonborn woman and just like very like the most sedated and polite you've ever seen him. Is like, can I do anything for you?
Oh no, I'm
I
perfectly
love you.
fine. What you can do for me is just enjoy my sweet tea that we make here.
He takes another sip because like I am enjoying. You're very good. I like you.
Thank
I'm
you.
Mirren, by the way, and he sticks out his head.
Pleasure to meet you, Mirren. I'm Phoebe, and she holds out a hand and very, very softly shakes your hand.
Hey kid, wanna take some of that for the road? I could. And I think Sydney reaches into their coin purse. I mean, I assume you. Is that possible?
Well, I'm not sure what you ordered. I'd have to ask Heather. Heather, sweetie, how much? And she kind of gestures and looks back. And you see the halfling woman kind of goes, for the whole table, 2 gold, I believe. She kind of looks back and opens it up and kind of goes, yeah, for a couple of green teas and a jasmine. In total, it's about 2 gold.
I think I pat my pockets like kind of, fake, but like I pat my pockets and like,
Oh, I think I left my wallet.
No,
I'll cover it.
Mirren says,
No.
I don't know what money is.
Oh my god, I got
Yeah, you see the halfling looking at you guys just like
definitely.
dumbfounded in the face, like, and then like Phoebe's like very much just
No.
smiling, and like,
No, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, Toby, and I think I pull out a gold piece. Splitsies.
Oh, I pull out one and put it on the table.
yeah, you guys put it on the
And then another one as a tip.
I cannot
put
be the
down
only one
another one.
imagining the tension between
Stop.
these two
Fuck,
characters.
I've already experienced this in the game before. Stop.
Okay, a total of 4 now. I not breaking eye contact.
I add 2 silver.
it's just a fight at this point.
I hate it.
I'm going to.
Guys,
I'm
I
going-
don't think I know how money
Man,
works, but I don't think
man,
this
where
is
are these
it.
people when I'm fucking working at a restaurant?
I'm going to stare for a moment, and then back away. No. I'm supposed to do this anymore. This is
You
why
see
I'm-
Phoebe kind of look up at you as you
What?
stand, and she goes, thank you very much. I hope to see you again soon. You all have been a
Do you-
very fun company. She kind of stands up and kind of wobbles back up to her
Do
feet.
you
Mirren gives her a
know
hug.
anyone else?
She gives you like a very soft pat on the head. Oh, you've got very soft ears.
Hi, Caleb. If you made this woman the big bad, I will kill you. I
She's the-
should add
I
on
love
that.
her.
If she's the big bad, Mirren is having a villain. Are you kidding me?
I know your address. I will come to your house in Canada, and it won't be a fun visit because I will stab you in the heart.
Aw.
I'm just.
I've
imagining-
elected to place all of my parental issues onto this one woman. Thank you.
Like, just imagine this woman like running the mob out of her tea shop. It's like,
She probably has before, let's be honest, with like
For
locations and
her.
stuff. She
For
might have.
her.
I mean, they have a confidentiality policy. I don't know.
The
The
se- the
fucking
secret to the
mom-friendly
tea is
robot from
cocaine.
Futurama.
My one is
Oh.
that.
Everybody, your eyes go wide. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, before she stands up, Anderson is just, do you know anyone else that might know about what happened?
Oh well, I know she has a few friends. Over there there's Rain and Gloria. Usually they come in with May, but May has been busy today. Apparently she just started her schooling. I'm very proud of her. I hope she comes back soon. Oh, I need to go give them a good package to give to May later. She kind of begins to kind of scurry off back to the back to go prepare this little package for May.
I'm gonna add one more silver to the pile because I realized
God
2 silver is
fucking
kind of a really weak tip.
I mean, you
So,
guys,
yeah,
in total,
2
there's
so-
3 gold on the table.
No,
and
yeah,
2
that's
silver.
technically
4
So that's
gold.
already
About 4 gold. Yeah, I put down 2 gold.
Yeah,
so-
no, that's the joke though.
You
God damn it.
Already
literally
paid
tipped her 100%.
Caleb, this is
Y'all-
Raven all over again.
Someone just put
Listen,
in the
though,
chat.
I support
Google
local
what are
businesses.
Someone just put in the chat. Google what are cats like on.
Okay, only Caleb will get this, but Mirren and Spark would be good friends.
They would be. They would be absolutely fantastic friends.
I don't think Mirren can not be friends with somebody. I don't think that's actually.
Mirren
possible.
is going to try and befriend the big bad evil guy, and I need you guys to be prepared for that.
I
He's
love
gonna
Mirren
stick
with
his
all my
little
heart.
furry hand out, say,
Oh my
"Hi,
God.
my name's Mirren. What's yours?"
And then
Alright.
get an Eldritch Blast to the chest.
Let's hope the big bad evil guy isn't Faye.
I can't wait for you guys to realize what I've done to Phoebe. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Oh
kidding.
no!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm giving him internal lore attached to Phoebe. Don't try me.
Okay,
I will-
go
I
for
will-
it. DM me later.
Everybody, Dante, at your.
No, it's
at
not
your-
Dante,
yeah.
Dante.
Dante,
Let's friend the DM.
Okay.
Dante.
Friend the
Dante,
DM. Don't you work
No.
on this.
Well, we know that. Oh, dang.
No, I was
Okay.
gonna
Hey!
say
Continuing
something.
on.
Anyway.
Phoebe has moved back onto the back room, leaving instruction, or at least offering you guys to go talk
Yeah,
to
no,
the
Yeah,
human woman
Anderson
and
looks
Rayer.
between everyone and says, well, if that's another lead, then I say you should talk to them. Because they're right there.
All
Or
right.
we could focus on the bandits. That seems like the big obvious clue.
No, I think
Yeah,
that
we'll see.
she ran away.
We can't rule out
I
anything
know.
at
Well,
this
No
point.
one
Just-
would ever kidnap another person. That's not how people work.
Okay.
Whether-
Speaking from personal
Whether or
experience.
not it was the bandits, we should at least, go see what that's about, where they're from and all. I mean, if
Yeah, I feel like we didn't ask
Oh,
Laverne
it's
enough
dealing with
questions
that,
about the
didn't it?
bandit and spent far too much time on just
Our poor DM. Who
I-
clearly set up this place of worship at the beginning, and we're like, no, we're gonna go talk to. We're gonna go to
You guys went a roundabout.
and then go to a tea shop.
No, you guys went a roundabout way. You guys are technically still on plot. It's just backwards, and I'm like, okay.
Just reversed.
about-
It's just evolving, but backwards.
Honestly, that's what it feels like.
We're
Well-
on the right track, but
At what cost?
at what cost?
Anyway, continuing
We're on the right track, just not the right position on the track.
You guys are going full speed. You guys started here and then decided to turn around and go that way. And then when eventually you figure out what's going on, you're gonna go, oh, psoo, is what I assume is gonna happen. You guys are just winding back. The tension is building. It's fine.
I'd like to. Well, while we're doing this, I'd like to talk to Anderson for a moment. All right. Hey. So we haven't really talked. Appreciate you keeping the focus. That's nice. Very kind of you. Do you trust the grandma?
Don't see why there's a reason not to at this point. There's just a woman running a business.
Don't get me wrong. I love grandmas. I miss my grandma. every day. I'm just saying,
R.I.P.
I don't, and I tip well. I promise. Service workers, and I just kind of move my talons like this. I'm just saying. You know, now would probably be a good time. If they're busy, I could do some snooping if you want. Like, I was just thinking about it. You seem like you know what the sort of thing, how it goes.
Or do you believe that she is up to something?
No,
Is that what you're trying
not
to get at?
necessarily. But I'm just saying, could be some stuff. Like, listen.
It
Let's get-
feels like a very unlikely option right now.
Not a bad time to be suspicious, though. I'm just
I
thinking.
don't see why you think there's anything suspicious about this establishment.
You saw how hard she was smiling, right? I go.
I don't know if it is because this is a time that I don't know what you people are like, but
You don't?
is smiling not a good thing anymore?
No, not necessarily. I mean, that one, and I point at Miriam. Very good. I've decided, 100%. Just something to think about. Listen, I'm just saying. This is okay. We've got a lead. How do we know that she didn't sneak by here? All right. It seems like she loves to vent, and I'm just thinking that maybe. I don't know. Who's to say
Are
that
you
she
saying
hasn't?
she's sus?
Who's
Are
to
you
say that she
saying the
hasn't been
old
hiding
woman
up? Yeah, she's sus.
Are you saying the
Say
old
that you
woman
haven't-
You just said she
abducted?
vents.
She just vented. She vented.
She
Yeah,
loves
she
to vent.
vents.
Kind of sus.
Kind of sus. Green's kind of sus.
Oh no, wait. Caleb
I like-
Caleb removed his headphones.
Oh no! I like the idea that like they're over here. It like Sydney's over there. Like she seems too friendly. She must be so like suspicious. She must be hiding something. And then also they're like Mirren is fine. Mirren's like over there trying to befriend everyone in this tea shop, just like smiling and Sydney's like, nah, there ain't nothing going on behind his eyes. Like he's fine.
Not a
All I'm
thought
saying-
behind
I
those
imagine
eyes.
that
You
while
don't have
they're
a thought
having
behind
this-
those eyes, Michael. You poor sweet boy.
While they're having this conversation, Toby's kind of showing
going
Mirren
around
all
to actual
the
people in the tea shop and just like coming up to their table. Hi, I like tea. You like tea?
Let's be
All right,
friends.
listen, I'm just saying.
Toby's
give
showing
me.
Mirren like the no, like all it's not important, but all the like joints and like pistons and stuff on the legs, like, oh, this is how this works about this way. Not important.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying is give me like 5 minutes. I just like to check. I just like to check. All right.
What are you checking for? A body?
Don't worry. No, well, I would hope not, but I guess we'll see. Excuse me, is there a restroom? Washroom.
You see the little halfling going, yeah, just in the back there. Feel free to go.
Alright. And I'm just gonna saunter out.
Yeah.
And I just
No,
mouth.
as soon as Sidney Leaves Anderson whistles for any of the other people at the table to come to him to go talk to the kids.
For sure.
Wait, they're not kids, right? They're like teenagers.
No, they're not like teenagers. They're probably like in their early 20s.
Yeah,
So they're adults.
the people.
The people.
Okay.
Like gestures for other people to come with them.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds
I
good.
nod and stand up to go with you.
Nice. All right. And as you guys kind of split off temporarily, I'm going to make Sydney make a stealth check right now,
Excellent.
and then
Okay.
we will get back to the conversation.
I
Alright.
should have gone then.
Okay.
Oh.
So at this point, yes, I was gonna say I'm surprised. Like local rogue.
Okay, but I also don't.
You don't know this
Like
is
you.
happening.
So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless you want to convince Alan somehow. Unless you're good at
As
just
I'm-
going alone.
You could
As
be
I'm
like,
ha-
Alan, you want to come with?
I feel like Alan already doesn't.
You want to
seem
come to
super
the bathroom
trustworthy.
with me?
I like.
Let's conveniently stand in different stalls beside each other.
Hey,
Yes, let's just go be alone in a room together with no witnesses around. Sydney.
Alan, listen. I mean, if you, hey, I know that you're not super excited to see me, but like, I could use the help. I mean, hey, I haven't.
I mean, I guess. I don't have a reason to say no. Well, yeah, let's go.
So
Alright.
you and Alan kind of split off to go. I imagine they're kind of like single bathrooms. So they're like single bathroom. And like, you know, they're like gender neutral, so you know, don't have to worry about that shit. You guys could take one each. And as the other three of you, the ones with low charisma and one with a 17 in charisma, walk up to the table of this human girl, who you can actually see as you're approaching has been eyeing you down the entire time, while the elven gentleman with like kind of like the darker hair has been kind of slouched over his cup at the table. As you guys all
I imagine our formation kind of like, excuse me, they asked for no pickles.
Okay.
Like Mirren at the front, like, hey, what's up? And the other two, like,
Yeah. Mirren immediately introduced himself and is like, "Hi, you were looking at us. What's up?" Like he's like, "You were looking at us." Hi.
No!
So,
This boy is gonna cause me so much stress.
And that's why I took you away from him. That's
and
great.
you just like the human woman kind of looks up. She goes, "Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. A bunch of people looking like you guys sitting in the corner making a ruckus. It's kind of something to look at."
oh, I
Thank you.
apologize for the disturbance.
That's all right. You guys were minding your own business. I mean, yeah, you tipped the party pretty well, so I'm not gonna judge.
Well, we
She kinda goes
do
back to
support small businesses,
Oh, good.
local business. So,
So do we, obviously. She gestures to like her friend
Obviously.
across the table, and he kind of like kind of nervously looks up and kind of goes, and looks back down.
yeah, very
Mirren
cool.
just sits down at their table.
Like there is
Flops
it
the
is
seat.
literally a table for 3, or it's technically a table for 4. So there's like 2 open seats at the table.
He sits down.
She kind of just looks at you and just kind of like side eyes, and then kind of looks back. She goes, "Can I help you folks?"
Yeah, what's your name?
I'm not sure why it concerns you. You were talking to why were you guys talking
We
to
were
the...
told. He pulls out the missing poster.
Oh,
We have business with this.
This is so bad.
you guys are looking...
We're just telling people.
I mean, I was assuming the guards would be on that. Why the hell did they hire you guys? What?
That's what I want to know.
They're a bit understaffed.
Yeah, you see how she kind of like
yeah,
just
what-
rests her hand on the table and just kind of shakes it. It's just like, fucking, I hate the fucking gods of this goddamn
We
town.
were told
Hey,
that
no,
we were
we're
focusing
just
on the
looking out for
bandits,
our
not
fellow
on this.
citizens.
Cops don't do shit. Sorry, I will stop spreading my mouth.
Hey, cab!
Like earlier with Sydney, I wonder why no one else wants to be a cop. It's really a wonder.
Anyway, yeah. What did I tell you guys? If you're looking for information, of course they would have come to us. We're like practically our best friends.
We just want to know if you what you knew the day that she went missing.
Yeah.
If you know anything, why she may have ran away, potentially, or
know about
anything
the
else.
situation with her father, but did anything happen on the day of?
Day of, well, it happened in the morning, so we didn't really get to see her morning of. I could tell you anything up to the evening before, but I only know so she got home safe the night before because I personally walked her home. And it was only because she was so frustrated with her father and because of information that she wouldn't disclose. Trust me, I tried to pry it out of her, but she is... As much as she complains about him, she's got some respect for the guy, so there's that. But all I know is she was real frustrated and I thought that she may have messed up and that it could change things. I don't know what that means, I'll be honest. But, I mean, I know that she got home safe that night. If that helps any of you.
I've decided I don't like her.
Hi, she walks her friends home to make sure they're safe. I think that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and then try to pry secrets out of them, and slowly rolling her eyes.
Well, wait.
Sorry.
They're like
Anyway.
super close friends. When your close friends are upset, you do gossip with them.
Of course,
This
yeah.
is
You
true.
do poke a little.
Yeah.
Did she seem nervous at all the night before? Like did she seem off?
I don't know if nervous is the right word. More like frustrated and angry. She said she would try to clear it up when she went to the church in the morning, and obviously when she went there, bada bing, you know, it happens. I don't know why bada bing came out, but that's what I said.
Hey,
Bada
bada
bing,
bing,
bada
Hey,
bada
bing,
bing,
bada bing, you gotta be like
Hey, we were right. This is the mafia.
Hey. Oh, so this is the
Um,
accent. I see. It is the accent.
I don't know what Gloria's voice is, I'll be totally honest.
No,
I'm
wait, no, I
bullshitting
love it. I was saying.
We love it. We're
I mean, it was the mob. I mean, it was the mob accent.
Oh, true, it is the mob accent. You don't know
So
what
you're
she's doing,
saying
huh?
that she. So you're saying that she. Like. There were signs that she knew something was gonna happen at the church?
Well, she said she was gonna try to, like, clear her mind. Because, you know, that's what you do when you go to a church. You have confessions there. You can only say so much to a public space. And she knew that, you know, if she told me, I'd blabber to everybody else. I've got a problem, alright? And I can...
You are talking to a group of strangers right now, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're looking for my best friend, so honestly, I'll take anybody. Because honestly, those cops, I told them everything I knew. And hell, here we are talking to you.
Yeah, they didn't pass on any of this information to us. They told us that that they only knew like 3 things, and evidently they lied.
Of course they lied. Does that surprise you at all?
Do you think that she may have run away or was abducted by strangers and
Hell
attacked?
no. If I knew anything about Monique, is the fact that she sticks to her gun. You know, she wouldn't run away from her problems. Like, obviously she had a problem and she was going to tackle it. And I don't know how she was going to do it, but I knew goddamn she was going to.
Well, the more likely reason for her missing could be an abduction.
Well, if it's an abduction, then I hope whoever took her brings her back, or I hope she's okay. Hell, I don't know what happened. Especially things outside of the walls here. Things get weird out there.
You about done?
Is there anywhere outside the walls you think she may have gone?
I don't think she's ever been outside of the walls in her goddamn life. You know, she's noble. She's gotta stay all pretty and stay inside. I mean, listen, unless you're prepared to face the monsters that are outside, and no one really leaves, you know? That's just kind of how it works. Are you new here? Is she?
Yeah.
No.
We never talked about it. Anderson is outside the walls.
Anderson, you
Right, the
are from
order-
outside,
the-
and then you came
Yeah, no,
inside.
the order would be outside. Yeah.
Yeah, you came inside. You are in fact new here.
He hasn't wiped off his boots yet.
I am a born and bred Dreadwallian.
Yeah. I don't know, technically, yeah, that works for me. I mean, yeah. I mean, oh, don't you, like, run a brewer somewhere around here?
Oh, I didn't say that in character.
Fuck, never mind!
No, it's cool.
Yeah, plug your pub right here in this tea
Yeah,
shop.
let me
Steal the
plug my
business.
pub.
Come on.
Well,
Real classy.
It's different businesses. Like you,
That's
Yo,
true.
fuck
you
this
either
game,
Yeah.
you
want
wanna
tea
get
or
Like
alcohol?
handing out
it's not
flyers
an
Oh,
while they're
either.
You can't get
It's
crunk
not
off
like
tea.
a thing where, yeah, like you're not gonna go like, oh, I could go for either a tea or a beer. Like there's a beer mood and a tea mood.
It's two very distinct moods, in fact, yes.
Joke's on you, I'm indecisive, so...
Apparently that's your entire character, too.
Yeah, Mirren would drink both. He'd probably mix them to
Same
see what would
time.
happen.
Yeah. In some cases it could work, but no, okay, anyway.
She asked that. Should I answer her?
No, it's okay. You're
Okay.
fine. She kind of sits there and kind of goes, yeah, I mean, I don't think she's ever been outside the walls, and I don't know why she would, unless maybe someone took her out of there.
I mean, that's where the bandits came from, correct?
bandits.
right. That's one thing the god told us is that there was an attack the day that she went missing.
I wasn't told about any. Oh dear. You see, she kind of like pinches the bridge of her nose, and she kind of goes,
It's why the gods have us because they're focused on what is happening outside rather than inside.
"Oh, well, that just complicates things, doesn't it?" I don't know what happened. I didn't hear nothing about bandits.
The way you said, she went to the church the day that she went missing, so that is still a good lead that we can take.
I guess so.
What is
From
this
there.
cat's name?
What?
Sorry.
Puffball.
Tell Puffball I love them.
Oh, is
Dude,
there a
love you.
cat?
Yeah.
I-
Aww.
cat.
I'm not
Watch your
looking
viewer
at
count
it
go
right
up.
now. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your campaign.
No, you're okay.
Continue.
All right.
So, yeah, I suppose we can start with the church and then see if we can maybe go after the bandits, if that may suffice as an option.
Yeah.
Do either of you have an opinion on this? You're just staring at me.
I mean, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not on
You
this
said
part.
so. You said to the other.
Okay. The other two.
Well, I am starting to form a theory.
Go
Go
on.
back to our table, or
Suppose you have
You were missing
the-
two party members.
Yeah, what's Jag and Alan up to? You're
Wouldn't
not
you
Jag,
like to know?
Sydney.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, no, you-
The
Wouldn't
character.
you like to know, Cat Boa?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Come
not
back to
about
that.
it's not about the party members. I just don't want to say it in front of the kids and worry them more, you know.
Fair
Valid.
All right. And you guys go and take a seat back at your table for the time being until your friends come back, I guess. From
Yeah.
the back.
Do we get to see what you're doing, or you just like
Yeah.
you just come back?
Nope.
We just come
That's-
back
We will
and know
s-
everything we
we-
need to know about the campaign.
We will actually get to what you guys do after we take
I
a
can
10
come
minute
back
break.
covered in blood.
That's
Yeah,
drenched
break.
head to toe. We're gonna take a 10-minute break here. I'm going to finally get water and get that hydrated thing in.
Yeah.
And
food.
also, there's some food upstairs,
Go.
which I'm going to grab and then snack back. So, we will return in like 10 minutes. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay, look,
run
I
and
might
get
be
We
able
food.
to
will
off my
entertain your
camera.
chat.
Yeah, you can turn off
One
your camera. You can turn it off. Just don't leave the call, or else it gets
Cool.
funky.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna change locations.
Okay. Wait. If you have to leave the call, then let me know, because we might have to reset things
don't
up.
worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you can turn off your camera.
All right.
All right.
I will be back.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll go get
Wait, that
food.
just swapped everyone's places.
Yeah, it did in fact do exactly that. Well,
But when they turn back,
Right.
we'll deal with. I think when they turn their cameras back on, it should go back to normal. So
yeah,
Oh wait, I'm Alan now. I'm Alan now.
How do you
That
like the
was-
Alan voice, by the way?
Jay was excited about that.
It's
Okay,
It's
will
a
go,
good
I have
voice.
to go get
It's
the
way
water.
too
I
high
gotta
for
go
me.
get. I gotta go get the water. I'll be back. I'm sorry.
I knew
I
Jay. Was,
go. I can scrounge up some food.
yeah. I will say Jay was expecting.
Uh,
All right. Hello. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here. This is great.
No,
I'm
I am.
Oh yeah, you're here. Okay, hi babe.
You having fun?
I am. I just went up and had a quick dinner, and now I'm here.
I changed. Okay, hold on. So I changed shirts, and I have no idea if I did turn my camera off before I went downstairs. So I have no idea if the stream actually caught it because I was like right at the back of I was right at the door.
We won't know, but I'll cut it out of the VOD. Anyway, hydrate reward. I have a glass of water.
Yeah, I think it's 2 of them.
I'm drinking. This can is so cool, but I have to leave. Thank you for watching. By watching that, thank you so much, Stacy Girl. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Kitty Cat, as well, for the character swaps and hydrate. Yep. Hydrate time.
Yeah, the things are messed up.
Yeah. Alan's
We'll
back.
fix it.
Alan is back in place now. Jay's back in place.
Hello.
I think it will sort itself out. We just have to wait for everybody. We
Yeah.
have to
I
wait
think
for
so.
everybody to get back and put their cameras back on.
You hear me? Discord's telling me you can't.
No, you're
Okay.
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna also see.
Ooh, your video is okay. We can't hear you anymore.
Pog! My
Okay, your
thing is
video.
back.
Okay,
This is
hold
back.
on. Your video is very delayed as well. I just want to let you know.
Okay, should I?
Yeah, leave the call and
Might
join again.
fuck-
Leave
that
the-
might fuck it up.
No, it won't. Just leave and join.
Okay.
Either way, we'll fix it. We have to fix it. So
Mm-hmm. Hello, you could see the mess of our Discord board. It's great. Oh, should I edit it to put the pronouns beside? Hello?
Hello? And is my video less delayed now?
A little less delayed, but it still is a little delayed, but it's okay. We can work with that.
I'm sure it'll fix itself.
Okay, should I put the pronouns on besides the thing, because that was something you guys mentioned earlier.
Wait, yeah,
I ate like a handful of pasta when I went up there just to tie myself over.
Pasta.
But the thing is, my grandma put like, it felt like I was eating parsley with a bit of pasta. She put so much parsley on it, and now that's all I can taste. Ah.
Oh.
Okay, hold up. Let's go. Sydney's pronouns are they, them. Alan's is... I think I should just put, like, everyone's preferred pronouns, because I feel like that's probably right.
Hey guys,
Hello!
look at this.
Hey,
Argo Cam!
it's Argo Cam.
Argo Cam!
I grabbed him while he was eating, so I should release him.
Yeah,
He can go eat.
you should go
Release the boy.
go
Release the
baby.
child.
Are these characters or players? I don't know. I was thinking of adding the pronouns to them. Should I add the character pronouns or, like, are your actual pronouns? Like, what do you...
Is there any room to add both?
Not a lot. Because I was thinking about putting the player name underneath, where that I would, but there isn't a lot of room, so I can either make
Right.
more...
Okay. Just put the actual person's pronouns on. I think that's a little more important.
It
Okay.
looks so low quality right now.
Okay.
What the fuck? So I'm really happy. I just got some good news. Did you guys see it in?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah.
Did you get...
Yeah.
Pog, Evan.
Wait, what's the thing?
Oh, I have earned money from streaming officially.
Yo! That's so
Just have some money.
good!
Yeah.
We'll wait for everyone to return and then we can continue.
Like it doesn't seem like much, but the fact that I earned anything from just streaming is like,
That's really good.
yeah.
Yeah, only
I
took
like
my
how
brother to see
I like how just it's because of because Duke and Jag are still not here. Currently on the stream, I am Toby, you are Mirren.
Mirren,
and
that's
Dante
an
is
honor. That could be Mirren.
me. Yeah. Hopefully I won't need to fix it because I don't really want to fix Streamlabs right now. Okay, it will not update because I am live, which is helpful.
Mm.
So I will just have to update it for next time then. Kind of sucks, but I mean, that's empty. I actually found some like pretty good like steampunky music for this, which I've been quietly playing in the background the entire time. It's pretty good.
Very
and I
good.
bonked my camera again. Because it's literally balanced like on a wire practically. It's so like tedious. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's all good.
Oh fuck! I need to reopen your stream. Channel points.
Channel points, yes.
You have channel points now.
I do have some channel points. Alistair's apparently live. That's fun.
Cool.
Mhm.
I just reached 1K Caleb points.
I just
paused
reached
for me at
420. So who's the real winner here?
It paused for me on fucking 400.
It updates
Wow,
after a
you guys
while.
are really. You guys
I mean,
are
I
really
already
behind on
spent
that Caleb
600.
Cheapling grind.
Yeah, you
I already
did.
spent
God,
600.
wait, and then this coming week, I'm gonna be streaming every single day, just to so everybody
that
so,
Caleb Tiefling
so
grind.
everybody can really get up that grind. And then also,
Wait.
I will be taking like I don't know like you can recommend what I should make my channel points things because right now it's only the 2. Because I thought
Like-
one I was like obviously hydrate, and then the second one I was like, oh, this would be funny, so you could force me to do a lore stream. For 10,000 channel points. So, good luck.
Have
And
fun.
If you want, I'll send you the website that I use to have sound rewards because those are always fun.
yeah, sure,
I'll be
sure.
in the middle of
Please.
doing something and people will just
Please.
jump scare me with a laugh track or something.
Yeah,
Seinfeld
that
is my
when-
shit.
the Seinfeld one.
Back to
God.
down.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah,
You
please.
guys fucking torment me
to
with
me.
Seinfeld.
Please send it my way.
Oh,
And it'll be great.
will do.
Yeah. As
I joined Evan's art stream when he was drawing Toby.
Yeah.
And
Everybody
it
was
very
playing
good.
Seinfeld. I was one of the
played
people.
one Seinfeld and he stops dead in his tracks. He goes, Jay.
I was on I don't know if it was that stream, but I was on a different stream of yours where it was one after another Seinfeld, and I was one
No,
of the
yeah,
many
that was-
Seinfelds.
I caused that. That's my bad.
Oh, great.
Okay, I sent you the one I use for sounds and the one I use for text to speech with channel points.
Oh, nice. Right, text-to-speech is a thing. I should add that.
It intense RP jazz every fucking time. No, wait, I do have those turned off during RP because I know you guys would fuck me over.
Okay.
I just know it.
There's gonna be a
but-
day that I turn on Spanish time mid-lore stream and you just need to be ready.
God. Fucking go for it. We'll make it a lore thing.
I fucking
We'll
will.
improv it into the plot. Don't.
I just broke my pants.
Oh, listen. Oh, sorry. It's hard to switch back sometimes. I just have a mysterious backstory where I learned a mysterious language.
Me, who can canonically read Enchanting Table but can't read Enchanting Table. Jay, who can read Enchanting Table but can't read Enchanting Table. And Silver,
Oh, the
who
Toby
speaks
Art stream
Spanish,
was-
but it's not Spanish.
It's
It's
magic.
not
like,
Spanish.
It's ancient.
It's magic.
Ancient magic.
It's a dead language like Latin.
It's a
Oh, nice.
Like
So is
Latin
he-
died and then Spanish died because it's a descendant of Latin, you know?
Valid. Hey, so just a quick thing while we're still on break. Is Duke okay? Is he coming back soon?
Hopefully. We're
okay,
rolling
great.
up on the 10-minute mark, so I'd like to get started again soonish. So I hope Duke comes back.
It was a very
Oh.
fun stream, Kane. A little
Duke
horrifying.
has
but
time
very fun.
blindness. Let me text him.
Oh yeah.
That is true.
Oh, I just realized you can fully see my D&D tattoo. Like,
Nice.
That's a good tattoo.
Nice. Look at that dice.
nice. And I have the constellations. I need to complete this. Anyway, I'm not a nerd. I don't play nerdy games. What are you talking
Who
about?
plays D&D? What is that?
Who the fuck
Only
plays
dorks
D&D?
and
Who the
nerds
fuck
and
plays? Oh,
geeks.
Duke just dropped. Oh, Duke's back.
No,
No, the flesh flap is
There we
not canon.
The
Hi,
flesh.
Duke.
Hi, there it is.
Hi,
okay.
my AirPods broke.
Perfect.
And I was
Okay.
trying to
So
figure
Jake's
out
there we go,
not
now
gonna
we're
work. Oh, perfect.
We're all in
Now
the
it
right
works.
position, it looks like.
Yay, okay, good. See, I thought it would set back, but I wasn't entirely sure. It's good to know that it does. Alright, are we set? Are we ready to go?
Yeah,
Where's Jag?
Jag, do you want another minute? I think we'll give Jag another minute.
Okay, yeah, we'll take a second.
We'll
All
give another
right.
minute.
Extra
We'll read
break
chat.
time. Let's go.
Kitty Cat says...
No, don't read
flesh-
chat.
Oh man, sad.
We give them power when we read chat.
Yes.
You can
Not
interact with
read
us.
Chat right now. Chat is being cursed and bad. I think we need the spray bottle for chat. We need to.
Chat spray bottle.
You ever just spray bottle chat because, you know.
Because, you know.
Someone needs to come up with like a super sad piece of lore and then like play that, and like that can be our spray bottle.
Oh yeah, like Ramba when he plays Falling
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Like when Rambi starts playing Fallen Down or flashes the screen and chat loses it, we need
Hang on,
that.
I might have something as effective. Give me a sec.
So, are we live?
As
with chat
effective,
again?
I'm scared.
I don't know if as effective.
I mean, I believe in Evan. If anyone could do it, if anyone could traumatize the chat, that man right there. This is the song that plays during Sydney's spoilers.
Sorry. Oh no.
I get DMCA'd now. I'm an affiliate. Fuck you, Evan.
Affiliate
It was
stream.
very
Sorry.
funny, but
But
Oh no. It's okay. You
can
upload
only
the
play the
VOD to
first
YouTube,
couple
right?
I'll post them onto YouTube, but I'll like edit and distort this or I'll cut all our break time entirely so that it'll be completely gone.
can you post?
Yeah, I could. All of my
Post
VODs
all
that
your
are
VODs.
all of my VODs from Twitch are currently on YouTube. So you could go back to my streams from like 2 months ago,
I
and they're all
thought that
still
if you
there.
were affiliate, you couldn't you weren't allowed to post your VODs.
You have to wait 24 hours
Yeah.
before you
Ah.
can post
Yeah,
them.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, like Twitch is like, this is mine for 24 hours, and then you can.
Yeah, so like tomorrow it
Oh,
will be
okay.
up. So
Yep.
it's easy.
I thought that was for all videos, not just affiliates. So I was like, why did
Yeah,
he
no,
upload
it's for all of my vids are up on YouTube. All VODs, vids, same thing, whatever. But yeah.
Oh, but I mean the 24-hour thing.
The 24-hour thing? No, I could do it instantly before I was affiliate, but if I have to wait 24 hours now, then I have to wait 24 hours. What's that gonna change? Anyway, are we all ready to begin again?
Oh yeah. Are we in the appropriate boxes?
We are in the appropriate boxes. And so, continuing on, I would like Alan and Sydney to make a stealth check for me.
Oh no, I'm so bad
Playing
at stealth.
D&D
Oh,
in
no.
this D&D campaign.
While we're on the subject,
I want to play Pathfinder.
I don't think we've
though.
established. I mean, I think I mentioned it once, but I do have a cloak of Elvenkind. So when you wear it with the hood up, okay, you have advantage on dexterity checks made to hide. So because the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you, which I think is very
Bright
fun.
orange cloak shifts to camouflage.
That's exactly why I was like, when I told Caleb is like, oh yeah, I have a cloak of Elvenkind, and he made it orange. It was just like,
I mean,
I love this.
It was kind of just like I needed an accent color. I could have made it black, but it happened to be
No,
orange.
don't apologize. Like I
I
love
rolled
it.
an 11 plus an 11, so 22.
22
Nice,
on
nice.
stealth. Very good.
All right, time to roll my stealth.
All right. So
22.
Hey, buddies!
22 buddies.
Hey.
All right, easy enough. So as the two of you very quietly exit the restroom, there is kind of like a back door, kind of like a staff door exit, very close to kind of like where the restrooms are. I think that's pretty common around like most restaurant establishments. And you guys kind of sneakily push your way in there. What exactly are you looking for? You feel, for the most part, undetected. In the room itself, the kind of like the staff room, it's kind of like this large, almost like staff lounge-ish room. There's a couple of like papers and stuff around, and there's a couple of like sort of like dirty dishes on the table and whatnot, and overall, but the room seems to be empty for the time being.
Yeah, Sydney might not be great at their job, but I think they know how easy it is to say one thing and be doing another. I definitely think... Okay. I think she might have been here. or at least that's what's going through Sydney's mind. So I want to see if there's any signs that maybe there's a person hiding somewhere in this tea shop, or that was hiding.
Hey, so I've noticed that you're looking around for something.
Yeah.
Don't know
yeah.
what you haven't explained the situation
Well,
to me at all.
Listen, I think okay, yeah, I really haven't. I'm gonna be honest. We went to the bathroom. It was
Also,
real
are we
awkward.
just gonna ignore that? Cause I'm down to ignore whatever
Oh yeah,
we have.
whatever. I think I'm really sorry about how that went down. Just want to say.
I mean, I'm still here, so I
that
can't
was
be
my
that
fault, but then you
upset.
seemed awkward about it, and I just
I mean,
wanted.
Okay, I'm allowed to be awkward.
No,
but
no,
you're
I'm not saying you're not.
not
I'm
killing
sorry.
me. I'm just.
Listen. I just. In my book, job's over. We are cool.
Okay. Yeah. So long as this secluded room is not a leeway into something, that's.
Yeah, no, I
And by
don't. Want
I
to,
mean
oh my God.
murder by the thing.
I don't have. I can't. I mean, I could. I won't. I
Yeah,
think
I
you
mean,
could, honestly.
I don't think it's a good idea to say I could. I know you.
Honesty is the best.
No,
okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's not
No,
a
you're
trait
right.
for either of us.
Well, I mean,
Honesty's not
honor
either of our
among
things.
thieves, right?
Are you a
Honor among
thief? Is that the thing that's? Are you? I thought
Well,
you
I
just
mean,
killed people for a living.
I
What are you,
steal their
steal
lives. I
Okay.
steal lives.
No, yeah, I guess that.
I'm
Let's look
sorry.
around. What are we looking for?
I was thinking about a person. I was thinking that. All right, listen. I don't care how smiley that grandma was. I really, really think there's a chance that the kid went here, even for a little bit. Is it? If there's a
I mean,
clue.
there's. Yeah, because
Like you
they're
said.
irregular.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like you know as well as I do. It's one thing to say that she was kidnapped. I don't think that was the case. I think we have a runaway. All right.
Because I'm not one to. I mean, I'm not one to talk. But you know, everyone else has said that she probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, but
Guess
We
we
know
should
that
cover all our bases. That's fair.
look, yeah, she complains so much to everyone.
I think her dad just might be a piece of shit.
Oh no, definitely.
He is a
POS.
politician,
True, true.
and he's quite literally in charge of a city called Dreadwall. So
I just want to cover our bases, like you said.
okay, yeah. I
Alright.
mean, definitely don't be opposed to the kidnapping thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm willing.
Listen, you've been saying for a while that you think maybe.
I mean, there's definitely a possibility. Like you said, she complains a lot, and her dad is a politician. So definitely a chance. She also could have staged a kidnapping.
Hey, right.
You know, to I don't know, some government thing that shows off that they're not as good at protecting the city as they assume. Something along those lines. Because politician, her dad could have staged the kidnapping. There's many options here. Let's look around the room.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check, both of you.
Uh,
Okay, I'm not great at that one.
Well, that's okay.
Intelligence is not my forte. Speak of the devil. 6.
9.
Okay, it is a messy staff
Nice.
room, and the fact is you guys have been loudly explaining your ideas back here for a while. Like, it's been a few minutes, and as you guys are kind of navigating around, you guys hear the door kind of creak open, and both of you, with a 22 stealth, hide behind the couch, and like, you got the cloak up, so you're, like, pretty camouflaged, and Alan, you're just, like, real slinky. As you see the little halfling woman, now identified as Heather, walk in, she kind of like quickly ties off she kind of unties her apron and kind of hangs it up on a little hanger and kind of dusts off her hands a little bit. You can tell it's like the end of her shift and she's probably just like cleaning up a little bit as you guys are now stuck in a room with an unsuspecting halfling who doesn't know you're there.
I mean, I don't want to do anything. I mean, I want to continue hiding until she leaves, if that's a possibility, but...
Yeah, I'd like to. Quick question. You said it's a messy staff room.
Yeah, it's a bit cluttered.
We've got a couch. I assume there's
Yeah.
a table full of people's stuff. I mean, speaking for my staff room. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to cast Thaumaturgy. Specifically, to create a sound from a point of origin of my choosing. Yeah. And I have a very specific sound in mind.
What's the noise?
The sound of a grandma falling and breaking
No!
her hip. I just want like a crack in one of the next rooms. Just
So there's like the entrance door, and then there's a door on this side, which kind of has more like a swinging kind of door, which you could assume from like what you managed to see probably goes into the kitchen.
okay.
So there's 2 points.
I'm thinking the kitchen.
All
I'm
right.
thinking, while we're hiding, I'm just gonna point and just go for the. Oh no! Okay.
Roll me a deception check, please.
Fantastic. I want to make it very clear. I do not like grandmas in pain. I love my grandmother very much. She's 78 and going strong. That's
You were
gonna
gonna
be-
end that sentence with, I want to be clear, I don't like grandmas. And then I thought you were just
Me
gonna
too, but
stop
you're
talking.
You could literally have just done like a cup crashing and shattering, and you chose to go for a grandma in pain.
Oh, to my
We
bones.
see you, you just hate grandmas.
We got
Sydney's
it.
not-
Big grandma hater
We
era.
got it, Jake.
What did you
That was
roll?
a 17. That was a 17.
17,
Grandma
Ulrich! You watch how they're kind of panic and go, Phoebe! And then she kind of dashes into the other room, into the kitchen.
All right. We don't have much time. Oh, I panic.
What do you mean you panicked? You broke her.
Okay, I would like to make
I
an.
know you don't trust her. What is wrong with you?
It's part of the job. And I'd like to make another investigation check while we have the time.
For what?
I think at this point I want to go over to papers, cups, and just see if there's anything that looks like it wouldn't belong to a member of the staff.
Sure,
Like-
yeah. So quickly roll another investigation.
All right.
Can I use the help action? just
Yes,
to
you can
take
use the help
advantage?
action if you see what Sydney's doing. So you have
Fantastic.
advantage.
I have a
Yeah?
clarifying question. So did you just make the sound of her breaking
The
her hip, or did
sound.
you literally break? Okay.
The sound.
Yeah, but then you didn't
Based on Alan's
specify that
reaction,
to
I thought that
Alan.
like you actually tried
Oh,
to kill this
no,
grandma.
not
Was like
fucking
it's part of the
hit
job, bro.
Alan. But you didn't tell that
Okay.
to Alan.
Let's let Jake celebrate this nat 20.
Oh yeah, nat 20 plus 4. That's going to be a 24, but nat 20.
Very good. Looking amongst the table, there's a lot of like receipts and like pay stubs and stuff, like things like talking about pay and whatnot. And you kind of quickly flipping through it. Quickly flipping through it. You do actually find a letter, which does belong here because it is to Phoebe, but it is signed from Monique, and it is folded over and kind of like in an envelope that you could tell was previously opened.
Nice. All right. I'm just gonna look over towards Alan. This is all I needed. I don't have much time. Not much on this work. We should go.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, unless you want to stay to see what happens.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Do you have healing spells?
No. I
Do you
kill
have like a
people. I
healing
don't.
potion? I don't know.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Shh. It was a trick.
What
It was
do
a.
you mean she's fine? You broke her hip.
I'm just gonna snap my fingers and cast Thaumaturgy again, and just quietly, just the words, Thaumaturgy. It was a spell. Can we go? I wanna go.
Yeah.
You
All right.
Thaumaturgy echoes in the room as you see.
My God.
As you hear Heather go, what? Sorry, Phoebe. What was that? You hear the footsteps coming back.
Fucking run.
Oh, go!
You both bolt
For
out of the
someone who's
room.
great at stealth, you're really bad at stealth. For someone who has
make
a
up for it.
22 in
We-
stealth.
I think that's why we got away with all that bullshit.
Yeah, I'll give you a 22 where a 22 is due. You guys scatter back and see the rest, your other party members sitting at the same tea table as before. As you guys are finishing off your drinks at this point, as you see Sydney and Alan return in a little bit of a panic. But you guys once again recuperate. A letter in hand.
Alright,
Well, I'm thinking, listen, I mean, we've spoken with people. This is because I was gonna explain my theory to them when I got back to it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like she'd have run away, so it's... I mean, Occam's razor, right? It has to have been a kidnapping. The bandit attack was probably a distraction, because, I mean, she is the daughter of the governor. You know, clearly, he's important, he's influential, and he's got money. It's got to be a coordinated effort.
They should be holding her for ransom as well.
Wait, what? I didn't catch that, sorry.
Holding her for ransom.
Yeah.
Probably.
Uh,
I mean,
can we
we
discuss-
But
haven't
if
got...
it's for ransom, wouldn't we have heard something by now? Usually they want something.
Yes. I mean, probably, but...
So that
I don't know,
frightens me
that's-
because
I
they're...
mean, potentially
I mean, that would be really bad because we don't know what they're doing with her. And if we've pretty much ruled out her running away, and we
Mhm.
haven't heard anything about ransom,
To be fair, they don't know who exactly we are. So if we were to go after them, they wouldn't frankly expect it because they're only stunts of gods, if I'm correct.
yeah.
She might be dead.
Oh my god.
okay.
That is an option too.
He says this very loudly.
Hey, bud.
Mirren,
One of
it's
us
a
kind of looks
possibility,
back.
What?
but-
She might be. That's a very
No.
valid.
Listen. Yes,
Yeah.
it's possible, but it's not our job to find a corpse. It's our find to look for a living girl. So,
Well, unless you know any necromancers, if we find a corpse, there's not a lot we can do about it.
I'm sure we could find one in Dreadwall.
I could. A corpse or a necromancer?
hey,
Necromancer are...
don't
Corpse
speak
or
of my
necromancer.
hometown
That
like
was.
that.
I mean, either or, really.
I love the Pet Cemetery arc.
I love it.
While we're on the subject,
I think I turned to Sydney. I'm like,
I'm sure you know
Yeah.
somebody, right?
I mean, yeah, but I would. Gonna be honest, I'd rather not discuss this here. I feel like we're jinxing it the longer we stick around. Didn't we have a? We could go back with.
We have paid. We are allowed to leave.
Yes. All right, let's meet somewhere else. Let's go somewhere
Uh,
else. I'm gonna be honest. I did a bad thing. I don't want karma to catch up with me.
It was really scary.
I'm sorry.
Surprising.
It's
It was.
But-
Not...
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
can
we
I
go?
roll insight to see if I can tell the beef, like not what's happening, but just the tension between
Yeah,
these
roll
two?
insight. Roll
yeah,
insight.
I've been wanting to do that
I
for a
am
while.
not subtle
Roll for
about it.
roll for insight.
Yeah, but I'm a dumbass. Oh, 16.
Okay.
7.
And Anderson rolled it.
7.
Well,
They're fucking weird people, Anderson. You don't know what's going on. Alan,
Maybe this is how they flirt. What do you know?
hey.
maybe
Hey.
they're flirting with each other. Alan, no, you picked something up.
Okay. So
You've been here.
I know, I've been in that situation. That quirky, awkward situation where Sydney tries to kill you and fails. We've both been there.
That's so quirky.
Hey.
Yeah. I think I'm like,
okay. We're gonna let's leave.
Yeah.
We already
hey.
paid. We should just go.
Where
We did.
shall
We
we
paid
go
well.
then?
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yep, and as you guys either get up to kind of exit, as you guys are kind of reaching the sort of exit, Phoebe actually kind of walks up to you, the party, and she goes, "Oh, hold on, I have a parting gift," and she kind of reaches out and hands each of you a small red envelope, which is probably no bigger than maybe just like a couple inches long. It's very thin and very small. It's just a small envelope, but she kind of hands one to each of you, and she says, "Now you open this when you need a little extra luck." And she kind of gives you all as she hands it, she kind of gives you a little pat on the back of the hand as she hands it to you, and just
Did we
gives
just
one-
get
Caleb, is it
inspiration?
weed?
You
Caleb,
don't
is
know
it
what
weed?
is.
It's
You don't-
inspiration.
No.
Miriam gives her a hug and then also rummages around in his pockets and then just produces like a rock and hands it to her and goes, "Yeah."
I will put it on my desk. Thank you.
Nice.
She smiles.
Aww.
She walks back to like the front desk area. She sets it beside like a plant.
Oh.
You put it on the cash
Oh, you
register.
don't.
I think I lead over to Sydney.
I'll cry.
That's the one you don't trust, right?
Well,
Just
I'm gonna
making
be
sure we're
honest.
on the
I
same
feel.
page here.
Listen. I have been around the block a few times.
Yeah.
A
She's
grandma
going
broke
very
my
far.
glasses once.
Then. Okay.
Anyway.
But all of you have
Yeah.
a little. If you guys want to add it to your inventory, you could hit like little plus button on the inventory button.
Yeah.
And each of you add a red envelope of luck.
Red
very-
envelope of luck. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody gets one. You don't know what they do. You don't know what they are, but they're called red envelopes of luck, and that's for everyone.
I put it in my breast pocket.
All right.
Oh wait, I don't. I just realized I drew him without. Okay, it's going in the titty window.
Hey.
Diddy window.
Bless you.
You know, you didn't owe us a hip. A tip. Hip tip. We should go. Can we go?
Oh, are you
Nice.
talking to Phoebe?
Yes.
She goes, well, you are going on a very important mission, so I wanted to give you a gift in exchange. Hopefully Monique comes back to us safely. Thank you for your work. And she gives you like a small head bow with like a very gentle smile.
We'll do everything we can.
Anderson does the same thing as the way they enter.
Yeah.
Just fucking throws the door open.
As we
All right.
So did we want to we're discussing clues. I wanted to check something out. Can we go somewhere? And I think I've got the letter just under my cloak in one hand. Like, I mean, I don't want to discuss it in the street. I just didn't want to talk about it in there. I've got something. I haven't even taken a look at it yet, but could be good. Could be good.
Can we know what it is?
Just say I did a little bit of thieving. But that's not killing. That's not killing. You told me not to, endanger.
You still stole something that.
It was
Yeah,
paper.
I mean-
it was paper.
I didn't think I'd
It
have
really
to
wasn't
spell
that
out
big.
every crime for you, but if you want, I'll go
Well, I
down
mean,
the list.
it's not
Arson,
as though it was
burglary,
money.
It's not money.
assault,
So,
Listen, I
okay.
was there too.
fraud.
I
Right.
would have stopped.
100%. This is a lie through my teeth.
I would have stopped them if they were to like try and steal something valuable.
Hey. Hey.
What did you
right.
steal?
I
Listen,
Yeah,
it
what is
doesn't
it?
matter.
I,
Doesn't matter if it
okay.
has value to you. I
It's
don't condone stealing from nice old dragon lady.
not
I'm sure you
even-
don't condone stealing at
I'm
all.
sure she would have been fine with it if you asked her. She seemed pretty chill. I don't know what that accent was at the end of that sentence, but we're gonna ignore it and move on.
I love it.
Have you heard my accent throughout this whole thing?
It's a good. I like it. It makes me happy.
Thank you. It's kind of a mess, but thank you.
All right, I pull out the letter. Not even a potential clue at a certain.
I hope the letter is just the
Governor's daughter.
grocery list.
I love it.
Well, you could have said that.
Yeah, I could have. Didn't want to say it in there. Let's go. Let's go. Read it.
Hey,
Walk and talk.
going.
Hey, at this point, I assume you guys are already walking down the road.
Yeah.
We're already walking and
We're
talking.
walking. All right. I
I
think.
just sucks. Just kidding. That's
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I'm enjoying this. All right.
Me too.
Can we? Okay. I feel like Sydney would probably not have the best view necessarily between sunglasses and a fairly sunny fall day.
Aren't you a literal eagle?
I am an eagle. I'm also an eagle with brain damage. Cough.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah, I'm also an eagle with brain damage, honestly.
Anyway, yeah, I'd
Oh,
like
to
to
be
read.
an eagle with brain
Whatever the
damage.
case, I like to try to read it myself before sharing. Not hiding it, just giving it-
Secrets are no
are
fun.
you reading it now?
I'm just skimming it over. Yeah.
Okay, you skim it over, and you realize this is a letter, and it is from Monique, and you could tell it's written in very beautiful handwriting, and I don't actually have the letter written, but generally what you get the idea of is it is very much like a I'm sorry to come to you so late with this information, but because of the location of your shop, my father wishes for it to be torn down. I have attached here a contract to be able to keep it up for the next year or so, and I'm hoping it will do enough, and I'm fighting to keep this place open for you. I wish you well, Monique. And there's nothing else inside the letter, so you could probably assume from that the contract was taken out and most likely signed.
Oh no!
The governor's
it was her
an
dad.
a-hole. All right. And I flash the others. The letter. Hey, so first things first.
I'm the realist. Sorry,
Yeah, no.
every time.
I don't love the governor. Still don't love the governor. I don't think you would either. Yeah, no. Can I see the date? How recent the letter was sent?
It is probably at this point it's probably sent maybe about 3 weeks ago, so it's fairly recent.
Yeah, okay.
Within the last
Alright.
month.
Okay.
Now, okay, this doesn't necessarily have to do with Alright. Maybe not the kidnapping, but
Are you saying you just stole something that really had no assistance with that
well, I
job?
wouldn't say that. Come on, use your big brain. We can
We could go to other places she frequents and see if they've had similar situations. That would build up a motive.
Hey, are we not gonna go talk to her dad at some point?
I feel like the
that's a
dad
big
would be-
lead here.
Yeah, are we totally against the idea that, the dad kidnapped her? I don't know.
Not anymore. I mean, not. in
I
this.
still think we should check with the church and see if they knew anything about it.
Yeah, they did hire 5 goobs to go and find her, and that doesn't really seem like a
Dude.
parent that concerned about, their kid.
Dude.
They got us
Not a
to
dude.
do it.
They
That makes
technically,
it best.
they
Yeah.
technically didn't hire
Alright.
us. We all
I mean, you're
chose
not
this
wrong,
by
but
our
God.
accord.
Hey, the church. It's a good place to start. Yeah.
We finally end up going to the
But-
place Keith wanted
Take
us
me
to
to
go.
church.
So you go to the church! What? Yeah!
Listen, this is practically as far as we got it the first time we play
How
tested
far
this.
is this? We're almost
We
3
went
hours
going
into
to
the
Iron
stream.
Cafe doing a
Actually,
side
Let's go.
Never
quest.
mind. Is there anybody outside the church that I could talk to? No.
Let's go to the church.
Talk
first.
about people for
Apparently.
Mirren to introduce himself to and
Okay.
waste time.
Okay, is the church pretty
Right outside the
straightforward
church.
also?
Oh,
or
Oh,
do
yes,
it.
it is
Touch
fair. Okay,
It's
sorry.
pretty straightforward.
I mean,
Keith was like,
yes.
this will be fine. It'll be like a 2-hour one-shot campaign. It will be done real fast.
I mean, I said it would be around 3.5 to 4 hours. That's what I did say. So I'm still aiming for that. But I did say because of your bullshittery, we would probably have to make it up in 2 parts. So there will be a part 2 to this eventually. So I don't know when that will be, but we'll figure that out later. Anyway, as you all approach the sort of chapel, the church, it is beautiful. Very white, almost white stone like pillars out front, and a very beautiful, very carved sort of building. Seems to be almost made completely out of stone with large sort of amber and teal colored stained glass windows up on the front as you guys kind of approach in. The church is actually quite empty for this time of day. There's only a couple patrons in there, and you see, and as you guys are entering, one of them leaves, leaving only one in the church, just sitting and praying amongst the pews as you all enter. It is fairly quiet in the area and very large and echoey as you hear your footsteps kind of echoing against the kind of the stone floor.
I'm like, click, 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 click.
Hey,
Subtle.
can you? What's this happening? That is creepy. That is creepy. Oh my god. This is it's like the last time we met. Oh, that was
Listen, I don't think
I
you're in a
have an
place to call me
extra set.
creepy.
I have an extra set of clothes if you would like to wrap it around your legs. To make less
Yeah.
noise.
Wouldn't
I'm
that
not-
make him
I'm
like
not making
slide
any
around
more
because the
noise
friction?
than you.
Yeah, don't be rude.
I'm not
Sorry.
trying to. I just
Don't
was
be
pointing out that it was
all loud
very
Nobody
about
wants to
loud.
hear that, right?
I'm
Kidding.
gonna fucking kill you.
Hey,
Don't you dare bring Mirabelle into this.
No, I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
a bit much.
Listen, you're all being a bit discriminatory. Except Marin. Marin's cool. But I don't think this is as big of a problem as you're making it.
No, I
Sorry.
didn't. I was just
High
saying
tensions.
I had it
Let's-
if you wanted it.
As you guys kind of enter, you do see a small, sort of a brown-feathered Kenkyu kind of in like very priestess robes. Kind of see as you see like her head kind of turned to you. She kind of scuttles up and approaches. Her little feet going tap tap against the stone floor.
A fellow scuttler.
Oh,
Thank God.
There's more of them. Fun.
And
Oh
you-
God!
you
Don't
hear-
don't say more of them.
Well,
As a bird, don't you have
Scuttlers are
talons?
people. We've decided.
Yeah, don't you scuttle, you fucking
Yeah, you have
Aarakocra.
fucking talons.
I mean,
yeah, you're also
Oh,
a bird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you you said at the beginning of this campaign you don't fly, so you are making little click clack talon noises on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like a bird skidding across a hardwood floor, like a kind of noise.
Awful.
Sydney kind of
I
sucks.
find it a beautiful
And there's just
noise. I love birds.
the two cats just walking normally, and also
Silently.
Anderson, and then
Anderson
and they're just
really-
arguing back and forth. And
And you
Yeah,
see-
the
you
two
see-
cats, they're completely silent.
You see the Keku kind of approach you, and you hear like a very prominent female voice come out of this very small bird, and she goes, "Good evening."
Hi.
I'm Mirren.
Yep, there it is. I was waiting. I was waiting for it.
What do you mean? It's good. It's polite.
No, yeah, it's fine. I was wanting to get that out of the
And
way.
as you introduce yourselves, a very different voice comes out of the Kenku, almost very masculine and raspy sounding, as it goes,
I love Kinkus.
My name is Little Belle, and you see as she kind of does a very curtsy, like a little curtsy, with her little
How'd your
robe.
voice do that?
I
Oh,
And a Kenku.
Kenku.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
How
don't.
can you?
I mean, I still don't understand here.
Kenku imitate voices and sounds because no wait, would I know this? Fuck.
Yeah,
That was player knowledge.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, you're
and
smart.
You watch as
You're
the Kenku
smart.
looks back over to you, Al, and the Kenku goes, how do you do that? And almost, I'm sorry, I crapped the voice.
Wait,
Oh.
what the...
Wait.
they mimic.
Oh.
They mimic
Mirren.
Alan.
Mimic Mirren.
Oh, Mirren, frick. Yeah, they tried to mimic
Mirren.
Mirren.
Oh my god! I don't like that. Please don't do that anymore. I'm sorry. I don't like that. Don't do that. That's bad.
Oh, this is good.
Hey Caleb, I want you to mimic my voice just because I really want you to hear you talk like that.
Well, you gotta ask her to. The Kenku kind of goes.
Oh, but I wouldn't.
The Kenku kind of goes once again in that very strong female voice. Goes, oh, what do you need today?
We just wondering if we could talk to the person in charge around here, working on the investigation of the missing girl.
Calvin
That's a-
Kinseeker is what you hear of the Kenku. And then she kind of gives a little loud, and you hear
Yeah,
that.
we're looking into the disappearance, and we were wondering if you or any of your associates knew anything,
Go ahead,
because this
talk
was
to
the
her
last
the day
place that she
left.
was seen.
You see her kind of process, and she goes, and you hear once again, that strong female. She goes, I will go get him. Please rest here. And she just kind of scutters away really fast, heading
much.
down one of the.
Caleb, give the people what they want. It's me. I'm the people.
No.
I
You have to
like
give
the
her,
fact
give
that your
her a
accent
narrative.
got more and more French as you went on.
And it's
Different.
It's just a thing that happens for some reason. The more I talk in a strong accent, it just goes
Canadian
French.
curse.
I don't know.
It's like you know how all animals eventually evolve into crabs.
Yes.
Frencher crabs.
Apparently-
Carcinization.
Apparently, but you
I
guys.
feel like there's a pun there. Croissant
Butler
station.
Caleb.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Wait, he took off his coat like a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
It's okay. No, you guys kind of stand around in the empty area. You see, there's like one person quietly praying, also wearing a very pretty like uniform in the pews as you guys just kind of hang around. A couple minutes passed as you see the small Kenku, whose name is Little Bell. Following behind her is a tall, older human man with like grayish hair, almost like salt and pepper kind of, and he's got like long, kind of thicker sideburns as he follows behind her. And he kind of sort of looks up and he goes, Little Bell said you were here looking on a missing persons case?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
assume you are here on behalf of the guard then. Pleased to meet you. My name is Calvin, and he kind of holds out a hand to whoever would take it.
A pleasure. Toby. This is Alan, Mirren, Anderson, and Sydney.
Well, put me last. There.
For the record, I was looking down the Discord thing.
Oh, I know.
Yes, last.
All right.
But also, yes, I put you last.
I think, can I just silently move between the two of them? Just really like,
Yeah.
and so I just get in the way. They're like children.
That wasn't a character choice. I was looking down the Discord thing.
Are you sure
It was
about
a
that?
character choice. I'm very happy with it.
It was a happy little character accident.
Yeah. And Calvin kind of gives a nod to all of you and kind of looks amongst you. He kind of goes, I assume you're here on behalf of the guard. They really didn't seem to take much interest with the details I was speaking to them. I was hoping a more interested party would come along eventually.
What is the hiring process like for these guards? They seem grossly incompetent.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
that's familiar.
Hudson did seem like a wreck, but maybe that's just because,
Hudson is actually the only guard who is like any of his crap together, and like
I
the
was gonna
rest
say-
of them are just messes.
like
Well,
out of character. Hudson.
Hudson is the only captain of the guard around here, so a lot of the work does fall on his shoulders. I do feel very bad about him, since the crime rates in Dreadwall have only been going up in the past few years.
Paid well. Sorry.
What do you know about Monique?
Yeah,
Make a
We're-
deception check,
like you-
Sydney! Make a
Hey.
fucking deception check!
Hey,
Right
let's go.
now.
Well, oh! Accidentally rolled with advantage. Oh,
Yep.
look, gotta
Try
fix that. Gotta fix that. Unless you just want to take the lower automatically.
Well, take the one that's on the left. Take the one that's on the left.
That's a 21. That's a 21.
Damn.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Jokes.
he kind of looks at you, but then looks back at the group, as hearing your question about Monique. Monique was a frequent patron here. She came in almost daily for her morning prayers. She was working towards her clerichood, from what I was here leading her practice.
so did you see her leave with somebody, or did you experience the bandit attack somehow? Did you see it?
I briefly witnessed it, but I do not leave the chapel very often, so I was not very aware of it happening. All I do is I was upstairs in my office on the second floor when I saw a bit of a kerfuffle, and the guards were running down.
Kerfuffle.
We're running down.
Sorry, that was out of character. That was me being good, like the word
Shut up.
kerfuffle.
So you said you were overseeing her clerical things. Did you see
Yes.
her leave? Did she
I
leave by
did.
herself?
Yes, she did leave by herself. Usually, when she leaves, she either goes to one of the local parks or out to see some of her friends. She's a very responsible woman, and so usually I don't worry about her going out alone.
What was the time frame between her leaving and the attacks happening?
Well,
Howdy.
Cat. It was about,
Howdy. Sorry.
it must have been no longer than 20 or so minutes. She left around 10 a.m. ish, and then I went upstairs to organize some things and glanced out my window, and suddenly I saw a bunch of hooded people and the guard chasing after them. I was a bit concerned, of course, and it didn't become more worried until afterwards when the guard came to speak to me not but a day later.
This brings up more the likelihood that she may have been abducted by them.
I really hope not. I hope she did find somewhere safely.
It's a large city, and the likelihood of it with the time span makes me feel like it could have. That there was a possibility, but most likely that she could have been taken.
Yeah, I dread that it is possible, but you know, I do hope for the best.
Did she?
You said she.
Some of her friends said that she was a bit angry before she came in here. But did she say anything to you?
Well, she came in and did her morning confessions that morning. Those are private, and I'm afraid that not even I would be willing to share. Though they didn't feel incriminating if you think I'm holding information. Generally, she was frustrated with her father, and because of certain things that had happened a couple of nights prior, he was very upset with her, and she was just looking for a way to get out of the situation she was in. Yes, Mirren?
Yeah, hi. Like, one person told us that her not liking her father was a secret, but apparently everybody knows it, so it's not a very good secret.
It's not. It seems like she talked about it a lot.
Yeah, like it sounds like she told
Anyone who would
absolutely
listen.
everybody that she hates her dad.
I mean,
To be fair,
Like
we didn't
anyone
speak
who
about
would
I wouldn't
it,
say,
but,
I wouldn't,
yeah.
out of character, I wouldn't say her hating her dad was the secret. It's what happened between her that made her hate her dad was the secret.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, like they're like, oh, I can't tell anyone, like,
No.
what
She
happened,
hates
but,
her
like,
dad.
why she hates her dad. He's like,
So, okay, you said that she would go to the local park. Okay, what park is that? And did she go there pretty often? Like, what was the ratio of her going to her friends versus the park?
Well, she would only ever
Hey,
go to
ratio.
the she would only ever go to the park if she had her friends with her, mainly for security. As you know, she is a noble, and those nobles still stick together. Even though the park,
You feel like you would hire security, right? Anyway, sorry, continue.
the park that she would attend to was in the higher districts anyway, and the higher districts are very well protected. So
is the city of Dreadwall.
there's a lot of sass in that. We'll unpack that later. No, I'm kidding. That was out of character.
That's all my questions. Okay, bye. No.
Okay. I mean, the fact is, you guys managed to get a lot of the information out of it, the other NPCs. You guys genuinely didn't need to come here anymore.
good for us. Good for us.
But you
As
did, and
you
you
do.
cleared your bases as you all kind of say goodbye. And on your way out, Little Belle says, "That's all I needed. Bye."
Thank you.
And you all
Alright.
leave.
Not a big
Going to
deal.
next.
Heading back out into the streets. What's your next plan?
Hawks, get out.
do you guys want to maybe talk to her dad?
I
I
do.
feel, yeah. I feel like that is the next step.
feel
I
like-
don't feel good about talking to politicians in general, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
I mean,
I don't even know what a politician
mean-
is, so.
Listen,
Lucky.
this obviously is pointing to it. You know, it's connected to their relationship in some way. However, I don't think we should just go and accuse the governor.
I wasn't
Why
saying we
not?
Without
accuse him.
more.
Okay. I don't say we accuse him. I think we go up to him, ask him questions, and then slip in little tests underneath it. I don't know.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, that said, just a thought. The bunch of us, if we came in, I feel like he wouldn't be super inclined to help. I mean, unless we were just intimidating him. But
Wait,
I
I mean,
have a very
wait,
hard
wait.
time doing that.
We were hired by the guard. We're looking for his daughter. He has no reason not to trust us.
okay, yes. But if he wasn't
Or help
helpful to
us.
them, unless that was a lie, I don't know.
Does he even know we're helping? Like, the guard hired us, not him. Do you think they've told him? Do you think he cares?
Hope so.
These
Asking the real
philosophical questions is what we should ask ourselves.
Well,
Does a father
that's
truly
the
love?
I thought you were the naive one. I am loving the questions today. Like every
Why
time.
do I have
trying
a
to be more
4 to
helpful.
intimidation?
I believe in you.
Scary cat. Because you got such high charisma, that's why.
That's long.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I have good at everything else. That's the only one that doesn't make sense. Rip.
Hey, we could go for it. I want to go for it. Do you want to go for it, Anderson?
Just to
Hey.
be clear,
You could do it. You could. Yes. Those strong arms could strong arm the governor.
Are we gonna go
Are
try and threaten the governor about
want
his
him to
missing daughter?
strong-arm the
yeah,
governor?
are we
No,
accusing him? Can
no,
I?
we're not.
I
No.
don't think he's
And
the.
I don't like the governor either, but no. Can't go
They
speak
have
to him.
a rocky relationship. I wouldn't think that
He
he would
seems
be
like
the
a
one to
bad
take
dad.
her away.
You're like, not that.
To be frank, I still think that someone else deserves it and not him.
But I
Yeah.
think we could get a lot of information even if he isn't guilty.
I
Let's go.
think that you know what really butters people up is gifts. So I think we should stop at a gift shop, buy him a book that says how to be a good dad, and then we give it to him.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
is
that's
this an
me.
interrogation
that is
or
a-
is this an intervention? Because
I think
honestly,
that is
I
a
am
recipe
out
for us to
boy.
be arrested.
Eh,
Okay. We're not going to passive aggressively antagonize the governor, even if he is a shit dad.
I'm just trying to be helpful. I don't know.
it
Yeah,
is
but
I
there's better
know,
ways of.
but-
I mean, a lot
yeah,
of people don't like when you're helpful.
that can be misconstrued.
I'm sorry, the idea of me handing him a how to be a good dad.
Baron, I love you.
It was good. It was
101.
good. Let's go. Let's just go.
Let's just bring him manners for dummies, but crossed out and like parenting.
Parenting for dummies.
Parenting for
It's
dummies.
still the
the
same
same
book
book,
because
just
it's
that you
like
crossed out
just
manners.
treat people with like basic respect, and
That's
they're
how
like,
you-
yeah, this applies.
It's like 4 pages long. It's like, don't be an asshole.
Yep.
Yeah. I like the idea
Well,
that
we
we
just
give them
cross
this
out
book,
every
and that
instance
like
of the
canonically the first rule is introduce yourself.
Or just we give. I'm just imagining. I just on the side the tea. It's really great. It's like, oh hey, what's the secret ingredient? Oh, it's the milk of human kindness. You wouldn't have heard of it. Sorry.
Can I have a
Milk of
character
human
lore
kind.
moment while we're walking
Yeah.
to the governor's house?
So are you heading towards the governor's house? Is my question.
We're going.
You're
we're
going
going for this
straight
boy.
to his house.
We're just going.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Can I
Absolutely.
stop these
Um,
folks?
Please do.
Okay, no, you guys could for sure go straight there, all the way there.
Mirren, this is gonna come off really, really like blunt, and I don't mean to do that, but where are you from? Like, where have you learned? When did you? You said you started learning manners 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, people learn it about their entire life. And I was just wondering like where you grew up, I guess. What environment were you in?
I don't think it has a name. I mean, probably the woods is named, but I never really learned them. It was just like a little cabin in the woods with me and my dad's. They adopted me, and we didn't really have manners or stealing or politicians out there. So we kind of just vibed, and then I left, and I'm having to acclimate to a world I've never really ever tried to.
How long have you been here?
But
6
acclimate-
months.
Oh, okay. So you got a really good head start.
I don't see why-
Yeah, I'm trying to find my parents.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
Your
about to
parents
say.
are missing?
I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
kid.
okay.
were they at home when you left?
Oh, my dads are fine. My dads are fine. I'm trying to find my real parents. Which isn't to say that my dads aren't great. I love them dearly, and they're always consider
See,
them
that
my
makes
parents.
a lot more sense because it
Yeah.
felt like really strange to just be like, oh yeah, my dads were there one day and then also they're not now.
Yeah, we
so
missed
No. They're still there. I'm
Okay.
looking for my biological parents.
Right.
okay.
That's the first time I heard Mirren use a big word.
Oh.
We're very proud of you.
Acclimate.
Acclimate.
Yep,
Just I think you missed acclimate. It was a few.
I did. That's okay. I
You were putting your
understand,
headphones on.
sorry.
It was good. It's good. Hey, so straight to the governor's house. That's what we're doing.
All right.
I mean,
I mean,
do
we
you
have
actually know what you're gonna say to him?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hey, UPOS. We learned some
No,
stuff about your
we're
kid.
not gonna.
No,
we're
you're
gonna
not
do
gonna say that.
That was
to
a
the governor.
joke. That was a joke. Sorry.
I think that's a great idea.
Right, well, I
No,
didn't
I don't
ask
think
for a
it-
joke.
I-
I
Oh, well,
asked
maybe
you
it
to
wasn't a
tell me
joke.
what you're gonna
Huh?
tell the governor.
All right.
I'd appreciate
Let it be
it.
known I am still walking between the two of you. I've
Governor.
placed myself
We
between you
know.
two in every situation.
That the governor's daughter
doing anything.
was very unhappy. Right. At the end of the day. All right.
We walk up to him and we say, "Hey, why do you hate your daughter?"
Oh,
No, we don't say that.
you don't do that.
We know that we are concerned that maybe, well, she was definitely taken violently.
What?
There
I
are some
frankly
things.
don't know why we're even coming here.
You really think you'll take it the right way if we go,
This is-
hey, you know your missing daughter, it's your fault.
This is really coming out
No,
of. This
guys,
is
I don't think
really
we
coming
should
out of
talk
the
to
blue
him
when we
like
go
that.
talk to him.
That's
No,
what I'm
you guys,
saying.
we just need to go up to him and ask him questions about his daughter.
Yeah.
What kind of questions?
As you
Our
guys
plan is not very
Oh,
clear, and I'm planning on keeping my mouth
Yeah,
shut. That's my
listen.
plan.
As you all,
Maybe we should go to
question-
the guards and
questions
find
like-
out what.
Oh, where was her favorite spots? Is there anybody who would want to hurt her? You know, have you heard anything about ransom?
Has she been
We-
off
we could've
lately? Is there
asked
something
that
that
to
could
her
have been
friends.
setting her off?
We want to ask questions that won't immediately make him kick us out of his
Now,
house.
jokes aside.
as you
know.
all actually approach the High District, you guys aren't even able to enter it before there's like this large, almost like weaved like wire gate that's kind of like copperish cold color, and you actually see two guards in much different, more you can tell it's way more padded and way more armored like
Fuck the
material.
rich. Fuck them.
The rich.
They're
Beat the
kind
rich.
of they're kind of like navy kind of suits now lined with like silver around like their collars and around the brims of their hats as they stand there, guns once again over their shoulders, and you can see now that like some of them have like swords kind of in hilts on their sides as you approach, and the guards say, what's your purpose?
We're on a
Be
mission
My
with
guess,
the
this is
guard.
your plan.
Okay, okay, what? We need to talk to the governor. We were hired to help find his missing daughter.
No one is welcome to speak to the governor at this time. I'm sorry.
Please?
Can I make a persuasion check?
Please?
Puppy dog eyes.
You look at him and you go, "Please," and they go, "You know what?
Please.
Yeah.
Man, I like the
Come-
cut.
come
I like
on
the
in.
fucking cut of this guy's jib, man. I think we should let him in.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Okay, yeah.
No,
go.
just imagine
Wait,
doing
Roll for it.
As
Can
the
I-
can I
help
help
Roll for it.
action?
Yeah.
help
Oh,
out.
Can I help action?
Please, Mr. Godson." Wait. Oh my God. Mirren the cat boy is standing behind them. Mirren the
guys,
cat boy, his
I was
ears
going-
are flat against his head. He's doing this, his eyes are wide, and his tail is like, "Please, Mr.
I'm gonna ask you
Godson."
to roll, Alan, with disadvantage. Or sorry, I was going to ask you to roll with disadvantage, but because they're helping you, it's one straight roll.
normal.
One normal
Okay.
roll. Yep.
All right.
Well, I got 24 on
that's-
both rolls.
So I'll. Oh, is it
I did
24?
get 20. I did get 24 on both rolls.
Okay, so we'll just go with a 24 then. The governor, the guards kind of look at you and say,
Please, it's really important. We really need to get inside. I think she might be in danger.
Well, we're aware of the case, but you're not welcome in without an entry pass. Though,
But-
you are able to get one if you head back to town hall and get one from the guard down there.
No, but listen,
I got a 24,
It's a
Caleb.
24
I got two
24, Caleb.
in a row.
I mean, it is a big deal. It's just hey. The guards.
Hey, I'm
they're just
kind of
doing
a
the
big deal. I got a 20.
listen.
No, I just meant the
we won't
guards.
be-
Like,
we won't be quick. Well, I mean, we'll be quick. We just need to talk to him like for a couple minutes.
Legally, we can't let you in. Listen, you seem like a real sweet bunch, but like, it's like we legally, we can't, we'll lose our jobs if we do, you know? You gotta...
Legally, can you really
Jay, maybe if you
interfere
say
in-
ooh woo, it'll work.
Legally, can you really interfere in an investigation concerning his daughter's safety?
I mean, he hired us in the first place.
The governor
Ooh, he
gave
hired
his
us in the
statement
first
to the
place.
god, and you should have access to the statement if that's what you need from the investigation. I don't know.
We have a couple more questions that wasn't included in the statement.
Yeah.
Roll another persuasion check.
I can't believe
Come on,
Jay almost
Caleb.
murdered me
I'm
by
gonna give
saying
him another
ooh
help
in a
action.
cute voice. I can't believe I almost died just.
Listen,
A
and my
17.
help action is we've already been looking around. We have new questions that came up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do I roll an advantage? then?
Wait, Teef, you know that one
Flat
meme
roll,
where it's
flat
just
roll.
like no animals
Okay.
in the apartment
17.
and then like a picture of a cat. It's like,
He
I'll make
was
an
very
exception for
polite.
him because he was very polite.
Yeah.
You watch as the guards kind of sigh and they go, listen, if you can get a permit or just like a ticket or anything, like, we'll let you through as fast as we can. Like, I promise, it seems really important, but unless you get a ticket, we can't let you in. And they're free,
Well-
you just gotta go get one signed if you're on the investigation.
Have you ever seen the scene from Parks and Rec where they ask Ron if he has a permit and he just gives them a paper that says, "I can do what I want," signed Ron?
Okay. Okay. How do you get the permit?
They're at town hall. If the gods gave you this mission, then they should be able to sign one for you.
Aaron looks at this
Can-
guard and
can
says,
you
"Can you
not?
come
You're a
with
guard.
us?"
I'm a god, but my post is here. I don't do the paperwork.
Okay, but you work for the same guy. I don't understand.
I don't have paperwork. I'm sorry, little man. I really do.
Listen,
Come with us.
I'm gonna continue and try to not do what you want us to do, Caleb.
Oh yeah,
Well,
can I roll persuasion?
Sure.
While this is happening, I would say that they are fairly distracted with these two cat boys. Is that accurate or is that accurate?
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to take a moment and I'd like to pull on Toby's coat. Hey,
Well, what is it?
I can get by.
I think I could too.
This is so sad.
All right, I can. I have a spell. I've been saving it. Can't cast many. I could. And then I just kind of do a with my hands, and the trot. So
I got a 13. This is very disappointing.
So
the
I'll
guy's
say
like,
that.
listen, you've got it. Just go get a ticket. I promise it'll take you like at most an hour. So, like,
Listen,
it'd be
listen,
worth it.
Miran's
hold
lip
on.
starts wobbling. Miran's lip starts wobbling, and you see his eyes go wide, and he's starting to tear up.
Scarlet is having a
Well,
panic attack.
Well, listen, I've been walking around all day and I'm not very tall like the rest of my friends. And
My little kitty
I
feet are
know.
tired.
yeah, my feet really, I'd really like to help you out. But is there any way that you could just write the ticket for us?
No, there isn't. What are you doing?
A single tear
Think
falls
I-
down Miran's little cat boy cheek.
Oh god, I'm making the cats cry. And his buddy who's like standing on the other side is just like, what the fuck is going
His buddy from the other side is like, dude, just give them the permit. You're so hard.
Yeah. I'd like to
He's
just
not saying
cast an
anything.
Jag Minecraft local. Once I'm gonna cry over these cowboys. Oh my god.
Yep.
Um,
What is Sydney doing though?
I'm gonna cast
This
invisibility
isn't
on
really a
myself.
plan.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm.
before they do, I want to give them like a nod of approval and hand them a small bottle.
Hey,
Bottle?
a bottle.
Oh.
Using your
Okay.
subclass.
We're
Alright.
getting turned.
Or getting.
Hey, listen.
Listen, okay, I don't know what the
It's not
red
time
envelope
yet.
of luck does, but if I open it, can you just can I open it? There's a permit in there. Does it give you advantage on your rolls or something, and I waste this probably very important item to get through this?
Would you like to open your envelope?
Yes!
Is this gonna happen before or after my invisibility?
You watch it,
That's my
Mirren
question.
opens the ticket, watery, bubbled eyes. Here, can you please make a, I guess, can you please just make, like, another charisma or persuasion check for me? And alright, yeah, I guess sorry, this would be a wisdom check. Wisdom check.
Just
Oh.
straight up and down wisdom?
Straight up and down wisdom is what it would be, I guess, in this case.
You got
Oh no.
This is a game feature I
Okay.
used from the Outcast that I haven't used in a while, because technically...
I'm very average. I got a 2. Okay, so fam, I got a 2.
Pulling out. I mean, you're not very familiar with permits either. As you pull out as you kind of open the envelope, there's like a small like puff of like golden glitter as you kind of wipe away your eyes, and you kind of like look down into and there's like a ticket. And you look at it, and then it looks like a ticket, and it says, "Please let us in, please."
To the guard, very confidently. His little catboy tail is beginning to sway back and forth just a little bit, like, because he's so nervous and he wants in so bad.
I make a persuasion check to let him in with advantage
I
because
give-
Alan is
uh-huh.
Alan, you make it because I think yours is higher. Your persuasion.
With advantage?
Mhm.
Pog.
Wait, what's your persuasion, Alan? I don't know. I
plus
called you
7.
Alan. Oh, okay, yeah. So wait, are we both rolling or is it just you?
No, it's me. I'm rolling with advantage.
Okay.
Nat 20, bitch! Motherfucker!
Let us in! Let us in!
As you confidently.
I know.
And
I
in
know
a second, the guy looks at it, looks up at you, looks back at the ticket, looks to his buddy. The buddy just goes, and then he goes, "You fucking go!" And then you watch as the guy just like walks over to the gate and cranks the turn as the gate slowly pulls it, like unnets itself apart, and pulls opening up a gateway for the 5 of you to go through.
Dang.
Okay,
Like, as I'm
gang,
just about
I
to cast invisibility on myself. It's just...
Remove your envelope, by the way.
Okay, I
It
will.
has been
Gang,
used.
I just want to, like, really quickly just recap what just happened. We approached the guard, asked him to let us in. He said, no, you have to get paperwork. Roll persuasion like 11 times. And guys, I really need you to go
If
get the
at first you don't succeed.
insinuating that there's some plot reason we need to go down to that courthouse. The DM is trying to get us there so hard, ignored 2 rolls of 26, needs us in this courthouse, and we went, no, I'm gonna use this incredibly important item that is probably supposed to save our lives later in the game to
It's
not
okay, we have
do
4
that
more.
thing out of spite. Right?
Can I?
Not to mention that the ticket was not a proper ticket. It was just a piece of paper that said, "Please let us in, please."
Oh, it's good though. Like for drama.
Catboy tears.
It's covered. It's drenched with catboy tears as well. It's like
I wanna-
soggy paper. Like it's like
I wanna-
the Sharpie like that just written on it is like melting away at this point.
I want to turn to the front guard who terrorized and go, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it."
Mirren hugs the guard.
They kind of give you a little head pat, just like, okay, be fast, like, please, I don't want to lose my job. Be, like, fast as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah,
Don't worry, I have high enough persuasion. They won't fire
It is-
you.
As you guys enter into this next area of the High District, unpermitted, and technically you shouldn't be allowed up here with a DC of 30, but somehow you're here, and walking along,
Motherfucker, I got a nat 20.
it is the equivalent of a gated community. There's only about maybe 12 or so houses here. Each of them are large with huge lawns and very much look like mansions. There's a couple of you could tell there's probably the equivalent of a couple butlers kind of walking to and from, and as you guys kind of walk down the streets, you don't know where the governor's house is.
God.
We just approached the biggest
Well,
one.
Yeah, which one looks most governor-y?
Make a investigation check.
Yeah, I'll.
Whoever's doing it with advantage,
Fine.
I'll do a help action.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do it.
I got
Anderson.
it.
Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson has higher
Anderson?
investigation.
go.
And then you said, yeah, because someone's helping.
I'm
Yep.
helping him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll again.
It's
Damn.
there was a blank for like a good 3 seconds.
Hey.
So what is it?
15.
15. Okay. You guys end up walking in like circles for like about 20 minutes
We're so
Oh, no.
competent,
until
guys.
you see a
Fast.
butler leaving one house in particular, and you kind of look back at it, and it's this almost like this red brick house with like big gold like decorations out front. And you look up, and there's like some numbers on the side of it and whatnot. And briefly through the window, for those who are familiar with Dreadwallians, which is 2 of you, you briefly recognize the face of the governor, like closing a blind in one of the windows.
We have a creepy thing to do.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, so,
There he is.
we were going to... I mean, I was going to, and I did the poof again, which is very frustrating for those who don't know. I mean, invisibility. I assume that I still have the bottle. Like, we were talking, like, okay, go, and then that whole thing...
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you were like, okay,
Bro,
go,
it's
and then
like-
like suddenly the gates opened, and you were like, okay.
Yeah, so you
Who
kept
needs
it.
magic
still have
when
it.
you have cat eyes?
Nice. So, I'm just gonna put this on, and I just kind of... Can I fasten it to my belt loop? How's the bottle look? That's my question of the day. Or-
I'd say it's like about like yay tall, yay wide, and it's kind of squarish, except at the neck it becomes circular, and it has a longish, like it's not one of those little tiny neck bottles. It has a longish neck, but it's not long.
Whatever the case. It's going in my bag.
And the liquid inside it is is like a pale yellow, and it's carbonated.
Thank you.
It's not
Quite
carbonated
literally
piss.
the wine you were.
Carbonated
Quite
piss.
literally the wine you were holding.
No, wine is not carbonated.
But I wouldn't know.
It's not.
is-
It's
How would you not know that wine isn't carbonated?
Guys,
I mean, you have white wine. I don't know. I've only had red wine.
But all
Red
wine
wine-
is
red wine isn't
wine.
carbonated.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I no white wine's completely different.
It's
Are you
beer.
talking
I
about
thought
maybe,
sparkling
like,
grape
composure.
juice, Blue?
sparkling.
Are you talking
beer.
about sparkling grape?
No, I'm
I
talking
feel it.
about beer. I own a brewery.
Anyway,
It's my whole
listen,
thing.
I was just thinking, like, I'll save this for later. If we can't get in, I'm still gonna do the thing. Should we knock? I feel like this one, and I'm gonna point to Mir, has a someone has a persuasive power. If anyone's gonna get us in, it might be like, are we
I'm not gonna show it, but I am very offended that they pointed out Mirin instead of me.
How persuasive
To be
have you
fair,
been
you're
today?
mean.
Huh? How
I
persuasive?
rolled a nat 20 and two 24s
That
plus a
is true.
17. These have been my persuasion rolls today. Jag Minecraft.
Jay, beyond, I was.
I don't think I have rolled in this game once.
You
Oh,
rolled.
you
a
did.
I rolled a
13.
single. I rolled a persuasion. It was 13.
So I'm extremely offended, but I won't say anything. But I am.
Well,
Bird
valid,
is
valid.
just more charming than you. Sorry.
Not.
This is how D&D was
Statistically.
invented to be.
No, not
No
statistically.
combat,
but
only
socially.
roleplay.
I love the
I
Caleb
was this ready to make you guys fight the guards. I'll be honest.
Me
This-
too.
No! Wait, I actually
too
just want
cute
him
to
fight the
fight
guards.
You really are.
We're
I'm
too
a rogue.
cute
I
to
can do
fight
so
guards.
much damage.
I also
Alright.
like how Sydney so badly wants to break into somewhere.
I just got.
I think this is Jake's villain arc. Jake just really wants to commit crime.
I do.
Jake's internal monologue is just, don't you want to go a little bit ape shit?
I do.
Don't you want to go feral? Aren't you sick of being nice?
You're law-abiding. Join my emo band.
Okay. I'm in character.
Okay.
Anywho, are we going in?
What do? You
I
know
can
where his
try.
house
I think
is
we-
now, and you guys are standing out there, just standing in
I
this
mean, I
guy's
feel
driveway.
like we don't just walk in, if that's what you're insinuating.
Knock. We could knock.
Can I go
That's
knock
what
on
I
his
was
door?
thinking. Thank you.
Yeah, Mirren goes up and knocks on the door with a loud knock, knock.
Here comes up. Hello? Mr. Governor, sir! Hello?
Mr. Governor.
The door kind of opens.
He's yelling through the door.
Governor.
My name's,
Yes,
my
Jake got
name's
it, Jake got
Mirren.
Yeah, you're like
Mr.
face is like
Obama.
pressed up against the door. As the door kind of
Obama,
as you guys, as you're standing there, you hear a voice echo. The governor's not here at the moment. I will take a message.
No, we saw him. We saw him in the window. He's definitely here.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, but
The
this is
governor
something
is
that we
not
need
here
to.
to talk. I may take a message.
No, I
No,
mean,
we needed
not
to speak with him. A
actually.
message won't work.
We actually need to talk. We're the investigators he hired to find his daughter, and we have a couple follow-up questions from what we found out today in our investigation.
There is no investigation that we know of.
That'd be.
Mirren
Have a good
leans
day.
over to Sydney and just goes, "You should
Well-
lie to him."
How do you
And
think there's no
itself says a lot.
investigation?
I'd like to push forward.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
I
Uh,
hate you guys.
My name's Sydney. Hello.
This is through a door.
The thing is, yeah, you hear the voice kind of like echo out almost like over a staticky speaker.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've been around here a few times. Haven't necessarily supposed to have been. I know what this is. I know how these things go. To make a long story short, I don't think any of us considers a dead politician kid a good look.
Are you
You got some
threatening
concerns?
the governor?
No, they're
Roll a
threatening one of their
persuasion
servants.
check. Or no, intimidation.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're threatening to kill his daughter.
It really does. In fact,
It does. Hey, 19.
Oh, no.
26. Sorry for you.
I'll stop
19+7,
clapping
that's
near the
20.
mic. I'm sorry.
This
I'm sorry.
person fully just pisses their pants on the spot.
We're
Stop
gonna
this
get
is
arrested. Arrested arc.
Jail
that's
arc.
Catch me.
There is business to discuss. Am I wrong?
one moment. You hear the
Note
speaker
to
kind
self.
of out.
Egg Minecraft cannot be mad at me ever. I will cry.
And there's a long moment of silence. Before the door kind of you hear like a latch kind of click click click, and then the door kind of creeps open, and you see like an elven sort of gentleman with hair like slicked back, standing
Mirren
there.
high five Sydney.
Hey. No, wait, not yet. Jinx. Jinxed it. Oh, God.
Is this the governor?
No, this is you could tell it's like a
Oh.
butler. He's wearing like a butler-ish uniform. The elf kind of raises his head and goes, we will take Sydney in for questioning.
It sounds like you're gonna kill him. No.
No, wait, who's
Uh,
getting questioned now?
Well, Sydney was the only name you were given, so Sydney may come in.
Oh, I'm
Joan-
Mirren.
Okay, but they will question that. Okay.
Sydney is well. You were welcome in.
Can
Uh,
I
They
stealth
look at us,
in?
they don't know who Sydney is, but they're telling them
Like,
Sydney is
yeah.
welcome.
Slightly pushes him forward.
Can I make a quick sleight of hand check?
What are you sleight of handing?
I'd like to turn back to the group. Sydney, it is. And I just want to unfasten my cloak and just shove it into Mirren's hands.
Into Mirren's hands?
Just because
You're
Mirren's
giving us
closest.
to the wrong character.
No. Just
Thanks,
because
buddy.
Mirren's
Wrong
closest.
cat
Because Mirren is
boy.
right next to me. Not like. I want to make it very clear.
I mean, there was yeah, sure, Mirren. Unless you want to like specifically say give this to Alan and or
It's the sneaky one. And I rolled a 27 on that.
yep. So you quietly hand that over, and you kind of like fold it over Mirren's
you get a nat
hands, very
20?
much,
Yeah.
almost like Mirren is almost like your butler, and then whisper that, and the elf seems none the wiser.
All right. You know, I got
Yeah.
it.
Great. Fantastic. I want to try and sneak in as much as I can.
Sure. Well, first off, Sydney, you enter.
I do.
All right, Cinder, you follow the elven one in as he goes to close the door and locks it up behind him. As you watch this happen, there's like 3 different latches on this door as he one by one closes all of them. And he kind of leads you in into almost like a sort of like almost like a small, like a very small ballroom almost. There are no chairs except for like a small painting and like a fireplace on the other end of the hall. And you can tell the portrait is of the governor, and you see the elven just the governor will be here in a moment.
Yes.
He kind of gives you a small nod, and begins to kind of turn off, and exits the room. Alan, can I have, or whoever else is sneaking into the building?
Hey, can I grab the cloak from?
Yeah, easy enough.
Mirren,
Yeah, Mirren
hi.
hands it over.
Great. So that gives me advantage on stealth rolls. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, it does.
Okay. But I need to get in. Did I get inside, or do I have
No,
to
you
pick the
have to
locks?
roll. The door was locked behind you. You can pick the locks.
I know. I don't
You
want.
have 2 party
I
members
will,
who can
but-
pick locks.
No, yeah, and I have a +8 to it. It's fine. I just. Okay. I didn't mean to roll with advantage. I'll just take the lower, which is a 23.
Oh, just take the one on the left.
Hey, I have a
Oh, that's
27.
27 then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Because
never
my
mind.
goal, if you accidentally roll with advantage, take whatever's on the left, because that's what's first.
Okay.
Take the highlighted one.
Is highlighted the left one? Or, okay, well,
Yeah.
no, don't always
Well,
take the
highlight-
higher, because sometimes the one on the right will be the higher one, and that one will be highlighted, so always
No,
take
yeah,
the one
I
on
mean,
the left.
I was just gonna take the. Both of them are in the 20s. One of them is 27 and one of them is 23.
Yeah, that's okay.
Your rolls are insane.
Rogues.
I'm a rogue.
Rogues. Rogues are fucking whack, okay?
That's fair.
Yeah, but easy enough. You wait a few moments until you think they're a safe distance away before you just start going click, clack, 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 and then you kind of nudge the door carefully as it does swing open.
You guys stay here. If somebody comes back and asks you where I am, ignore that I ever existed.
Roll stealth
right.
with advantage.
I do reach to give them the bottle, and then remember I gave it to Sydney.
Let me roll
Meanwhile, I'm just messing with it
stealth.
in my hand while I'm waiting.
The higher is 29. So.
Sneaky
yeah,
boy.
I'm a sneaky man. I'm a sneaky little guy.
Fair enough. You feel
Little crime
you appear
boy.
significantly undetected as you're wandering through the house. So you actually do see the elven gentleman, the butler, leave the ballroom, and he doesn't seem to notice you as he just walks around the corner into a different hall.
I would like to let Sydney know I'm there. Just like catch the. I want them to know I'm there.
Mhm.
I think with a 29, it's fair that I can say that they
Yeah.
know and nobody else
So,
does.
Sydney, you kind of glance back as you see the butler kind of leave, and just as he's about to close the door, you see a very familiar cat shadow just on the other end of the hall.
Nice.
Sydney, you wait for about a moment in this large ballroom. Alan, are you gonna sneak into the ballroom as well, or just wait outside?
Yeah.
So, Alan,
I mean, I was just gonna follow Meg as much as I can.
yeah, okay. So you kind of sneak your way into the ballroom, kind of hiding up, kind of like beside like a sort of bookshelf that was kind of like pushed to the side, and just kind of like sit there quietly. And Sydney, you realize that, and you know that Alan's there. As you wait, just a couple of moments pass before a door, like a large door on the other end, kind of like swings open. And you see a very round gentleman, a very round face. He's got kind of like a very well shaved like mustache and dark hair that's slicked back against his head, and he was wearing a very nice suit. Like the top button of his shirt's a little undone as he kind of enters, and he kind of goes, "Oi, so are you part of the team I paid?"
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't expect for you to work so fast. I would like some proof, though.
Alright. Lovely. Okay. Quick thing. I'd like to cast... Okay. A message pointing back towards where I think Alan is.
You know where Alan is.
You know. Okay, great.
I've made my position known to you.
Okay, you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. Okay.
Roll a stealth check, because you do need to verbally say the word, and also casting the spell, it is a visible thing. So you have to roll stealth first to see if you're able to kind of hide it.
Yeah. Oh, now would be a bad time for a fail. Hey, alright, that's an 18 with my modifier.
Pretty good, alright.
I cover my mouth for a moment. Maybe this is just a little bit of Jag flavor text, but I clear my throat. Like I think some feathers come out. Sorry about that. and while this is happening, I'm saying, to Alan, sneak around him.
I do that? Can I just do that?
Yeah, you don't need to respond. You could just start sneaking like around the sides of the room to get behind him.
I mean, it's a whisper that nobody else can hear.
Yeah, no one else hears
me
us.
anyway.
Yeah.
Aye.
I love this duo. I love this team up, honestly.
Okay, and I'd like to grab the letter, and okay. Now, keeping in mind that it is dated, I'd like to tear it a little bit at the corner in my hand. I feel like that would be sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a different thing.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey!
that's 23, nice.
Pretty good, yeah. So you successfully kind of like reach into your coat, and just as if you pull it off, you tear off the date.
And I'd like to hold it out to him. The letter in his daughter's handwriting. She had this.
She had this on her person? Did you...
Yeah.
He kind of looks at it and opens it, and he kind of looks at it confused as he kind of scans through it.
Wait, are we claiming that we already found her?
I
mean, the way the governor asked about it kind of sounded like he hired us to take her out. He wanted proof that we fucking killed her.
Sure.
Or maybe I'm just paranoid.
Hey.
He looks at the letter and he goes, "What is this garbage? I wanted proof. This isn't fucking proof."
As in proof of... Well, what is it not proof of? Plain dumb.
Roll a deception check. Specifically because it's you.
Lovely.
If Jag manages to skip a whole aspect of your plot with just lying,
That's a 9. It's a 9, baby.
You see the governor kind of furrow his brow and go, looks you up and down and he goes, "You would of all people know."
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Can
I? Is it safe to assume I'm not allowed to give them bardic inspiration because
They're
I'm
too far
outside?
away. You cannot see
Yeah,
them.
that's a
Do
fair
I?
I don't know what's
difference.
going on in there.
Yeah.
That's
The
fair.
three of you
that's
were like
fair.
sitting outside playing like fucking tic-tac-toe on the pavement or something.
And no, fucking Anderson just
Okay.
sitting on the lawn.
Hey, listen, Furyk only gave me so much, alright? You gotta be gentle with me.
What is this letter?
It's from the kid. I
This letter is... It's for... Who's Phoebe... I don't know who she is. Listen, listen, I don't know what this is. You know, when I asked for proof, I wanted something, you know, a little bit more, a physical, a proof of the job done, you know? Like...
You want blood?
It's at least her body or something. Like, no, I don't want blood in my house.
Jesus, that's
Jay,
news to me.
Jay, you totally cut out.
Hey,
Jay,
you're
you
No,
totally
I
cut
muted
out.
myself. Sorry, I had a moment where it was like, Alan is behind at this point, right?
Alan, you're hearing this conversation completely. Nobody
I'm like-
else.
All right.
Hey
I'd like
guys,
to
hey
take
fam, I called it.
Okay, keeping in mind where Alan is, I want to take a moment. Talons out. And I just wanted shove him. Just. All right. POS! And I'm just gonna
Oh
grab
my
him
god,
by the
okay.
face. Yeah, I'm just gonna talon him in the face and push him forward.
I want everybody to roll for initiative.
Guys, he might have
and we're gonna pick
might
up
have
here
said
next
her
week.
body. He might have said her body. I know I'm saying contradictory things, but he might have said it like, "Hey, if you're not gonna find her alive, at least bring her dead." Like,
Yeah, but blood.
we don't know if he's talking about.
And yet he said blood.
You're the
like,
only
blood.
person who said blood.
Yep, yeah, and then yet he said like,
No, I don't
yeah,
want
at
blood in my
least
house.
the thing.
It's not the tone of a man who wants his daughter found alive.
Okay, I'm
We
rolling
will
this.
come
So-
back here next time we play. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Oh.
because I'm gonna make a ballroom battle map, which is gonna be actually kind of fun. Because I don't actually have this is somewhere I wasn't expecting you guys to go. Because I didn't expect you guys to get in here. There were a lot of other aspects you could have taken, but I'm excited to see where this goes.
We said we about to
speed run your
speedrun this.
campaign.
We managed to both speed run it and make it infinitely longer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
did both at
holy
the same
shit,
time.
this is an
It was really
intense
great.
place to end.
I'm loving it.
There were a lot
I just-
more. Yeah. We'll pick up here next week.
Oh.
Or,
Hey,
I don't know,
Caleb,
maybe
should I
not
start
next
my
week.
stream?
Do you want to start your
For
stream?
the.
Do you want me to read it?
I
Yeah,
might-
fuck, I'll read you. Go for it.
I'm probably not gonna be right there. I'm gonna get something to eat and then I'll join you again.
No, it's
I
okay.
do
Take your
I'm
time.
also-
gonna
get
go to
ice.
bed.
Yes.
Yeah,
go to
you need to
bed.
go to bed. Thank you
I'm
for
gonna
coming,
go
Duke.
get some
Night,
ice
Duke.
cream because I really want
Night,
ice cream.
Duke.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, guys.
Yeah, this is great. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was very fun.
Oh,
This
you
is
did
such a
was
good job,
so good.
bud.
I love this party. I love everyone's role play.
Yeah,
I love you.
yeah.
You guys were very nice to the Dragon Lady, and I actually had that planned because for fact Dante and he was with me when we did a tester of the one-off, and
Oh, believe me, this is way more interesting than.
Oh, it
than what we
really
did
is
before.
because yeah, it really is, and also the fact is the party didn't interact with Phoebe at all last time, so they completely missed the opportunity of getting the envelopes of luck. So you guys, were
Which I
really
then
nice to
used
her.
to.
Maybe it's also because I like playing as Anderson more than I did Ash.
Caleb, do
Yeah.
I get a surprise round?
Yes, both you and Sydney get
Do I
surprise
need to-
rounds, but I will make you all roll initiative and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's fine. I
Because
rolled
my
a
thought-
Curious and
My
you're
thought
an
was
advocate
just
in there.
like straight up like, okay, how can I give Alan sneak attack?
Okay.
Fucking
I mean,
outside,
Alan
he has
is
to
like
fight off the
nearly
guards
invisible.
coming
He doesn't
inside.
know
I
he's there.
know.
Alan does have sneak attack right now, regardless.
That is true.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just
Okay, my stream is started. For Caleb's viewers, we're gonna be doing a little after party thing, playing some Gartic Foam probably. So
Boop, boop,
you
boop.
can-
Where are you?
Come hang
You're
out.
Not, you're not on my selected channels. What? Why is that? You're.
Also, Caleb, I don't know if you noticed this
My
the entire
God.
time I was hosting you.
Were you?
Yeah,
Oh,
me
no, I
too.
didn't
Yeah.
notice because I don't actually get notifications for shit like that.
No, I was hosting you that entire time.
How do
Yes,
you
it's-
wait?
Hey.
F-A-U-R.
F-R-E-U.
F-R-E-U Evan, right?
Yeah.
F-R-E-U-E-V. No, it says, why does it say no results found? Hold on, that's stupid.
Freuean.
Man.
I just love that POS has become a thing. That's
I want you to know it took me so long to puzzle out what that meant because I thought you were
Oh.
saying
I mean, you
BOS and I was like, bitch of sun? What?
Piece of shit.
Okay, let me get some music up.
Okay, for some reason, you're not showing up on my selected channels.
He's
to rate.
live.
I know, which is
I
strange.
am live.
Maybe I'll
You
just
are
hold
live.
on. I'm gonna reset my stream manager just.
Yeah, take your time.
I
Oh
was
gosh,
like, there you
I
are.
feel
No rush.
There you
Like,
are.
I just speed ran starting stream. We don't have
Hold on, let me
music
get
or
onto
anything.
yours so I
Nah.
can rate Evan and get
It's fine.
transits.
Can I just say
Hold
I
on, let
love,
me get onto your stream.
I love
Alright.
Anderson as just like one of the tallest people there. It's just like they are so strange, and just at the same time
Yeah,
just going with it.
I
Alright.
love everyone in this party
We're
so
rating.
fucking much, dude.
We're rating right now.
Let's go.
3, 2,
Hey.
1, and raid. There we go.
Can't find the good music. What the fuck?